Wild stories you've not heard before. Echoes through the air, they roar. Unleash the beast, let your spirit soar. Fists in the air, the crowds ablaze. Moments that seal the mundane's haze. No fear, no hold in this maze. Reach the peak of these wild days. It lives, Friday night lives. You die, but Friday night lives. Hosted by Deadbeat Radio. Stuntman Mark and Rambo Rap.
I'd like to take this time just to tell you to eat my ass.
Fists in the air, the crowds ablaze. Moments that steal the mundane's haze. No fear, no hold in this maze. Reach the peak of these wild days. It lives, Friday night lives. You die, but Friday night lives. Hosted by Deadbeat Radio. Stuntman Mark and Rambo Rap.
Y'all ready to tear some shit up?
Let's do it.
See what I did there? I did a pun. Thought that was
Very
clever. Welcome again to another fun-filled edition of Friday Night Lives. I am Uncle Bill from Dead Pit Radio. To my right is the Colossus of Bugger Road, Stuntman Mark.
What's up, everybody?
And below me is the man that needs no introductions, the man with no name, the booty man himself, Rambo Ray.
Yeah, I'm glad to be the booty man.
It's a Brutus Barber gimmick from WCW, man. He had about 1,500 of them. He was the Zodiac, the man with no name, the booty man.
Yeah, that's right.
Hard to get over on
Fucking all. So, we're going to be doing something a little bit different this week in that we're going to be ranking TV shows, which we've never really done anything like that. So that's going to be pretty cool, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, though, there's several things I want to talk about to get this show started. And I guess I'll start with I was scrolling through Facebook today, and there was some article about that Terrifier shit that's going on. And I think you guys probably know what I'm talking about. Like the lead actor, or not the lead actress, but one of the two leads.
the actress that got cut in half in
Yeah,
Terrifier.
probably the most famous scene from the first movie is like suing them for something with their contract and unfit working conditions and all this different stuff, and that she didn't agree to do that, and they did it anyway, and all this. Now, that's been going on for a while. That's not the part that I like caught my attention. What caught my attention was one of the people that commented on it was Steve Barton, Uncle Creepy from Bloody Disgusting. And I was like, okay, what does this old Steve have to say about this? And he's basically like, there's some sort of ongoing feud with him and the Terrifier guys. And he posted something that was like, hey, like, there's no disputing that I helped them get their start with this movie, but basically, yada, yada, yada. I'm paraphrasing. Like, basically, I got screwed over by them.
Without me, you don't exist type of sentiment.
That was kind of what it was. And then if you go on his page, there's a video about it. A pretty like long video, about 10 minutes long, that I watched. That's basically like he doesn't really go into anything, but the general gist of it is that he's not getting anything from any of those movies. And apparently, I mean, I'm just reading between the lines here. That was not supposed to be the way that it was, from what I can gather. And and if I remember correctly, Bloody Disgusting financed that movie, right? Or they like helped finance it or something.
I think they have some sort of partnership with Cineverse, and Cineverse was ultimately became like distributors or helped them get distribution or something like that. I remember Phil, the producer, talking about them trying to distribute the film themselves. And I mean, as everybody knows, that was a franchise. Well, it wasn't a franchise at first, but it started out as a film when they had no money, and it sort of became this thing. But that so it's weird because like how the fuck, like, now I'm jumping the gun a little bit, but why do you say something now? Like in 2016, you didn't say anything.
Okay.
17, 18, 19, 2020. It wasn't until the franchise became profitable. Now you want to come out. I mean, it looks like you're trying to get money.
In that video, he basically says something to the effect of like, I walk around and I see all this Terrifier merch and things like that. And I'm like, he says, on the one hand, I'm glad that it got popular, but on the other hand, I'm like, basically I got screwed. Something to that effect. So, okay. But listen, I don't have an agenda with this one way or the other, because frankly, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't really care about Bloody Disgusting at all, and I really don't care about the Terrifier franchise at all either. I just found it interesting. I'd never heard anything about this until recently. And then all of a sudden, you've got that actress coming out saying that. Then you got him coming out saying that. And at the end of that video, he's basically calling for other people to come out that had like bad experiences on the set too. Something is very odd about this. And I don't want to stir up. Well, actually, that's not true. I do kind of want to stir up some shit, but like just enough shit to figure out like what's going on.
Yeah.
Because this is an interesting story, man. Because I thought forever since those movies, I thought that Bloody Disgusting, because he is Bloody Disgusting. Like, he's one of the main guys like behind that. As far as I know, like he's always been on that side. He's always been like a contributor on that side. And like I just always thought that those guys and him were like that. Like I never knew there was any kind of problems or anything like that until today, really.
I mean, I don't know too much about it, like other than what I've been reading online. I've not talked to. I do have someone that again is a former employee who I'm friends with. Like I could ask him about it. He did work at Bloody Disgusting. I haven't thought about doing that just because like it just seems like bullshit to me. I mean, I could be wrong, but it's like how many horror films that are low budget get made, don't do any business, and everybody goes through hell trying to get it made for pennies on the dollar, and like it never does anything. And it just seems like now you say something like, where was this like 6 years ago or 7 years ago before like it was really profitable?
I don't know, because like I said, I don't know enough about this story to really understand what the hell is going on with it yet. On the one hand, it looks like the classic story of like, you know, somebody helps a film or a musician or something, and then like they get huge and they expect to get paid, you know, for it. But there could be more to it than that. I don't know. I just want anybody that knows anything about it to like let me know, because it's an interesting kind of thing to me.
I mean, I could do a little digging, but I don't want to overstep bounds.
Yeah.
I mean, he may not know anything. I don't know. I know he's still buddies with Brad Miska, who's the co-founder of Bloody Disgusting. So maybe he could really find out if like he really wanted to, but to me, it just seems like bullshit. So I don't really care that much, but I don't know. What about you, Rimbo?
Me?
Yeah.
Rainbow looks thrilled.
Well, it's just your
He
face.
looks like thrilling.
It's like you were pondering something down there.
Okay, let me think. Nah, fuck it. Uncle Creepy sounds like a bitch. I'm not even a Terrifier fan, but okay, this is what it would be like if Uncle Bill here and CK did the same thing and wanted to get mad at the people behind the Monster Squad. Because you guys were like the first to talk about it, promote it, and like a lot of people knew about it. Like, I think in a way you guys helped more than you think you did. Not when the release, but like I didn't hear anybody on the internet talk about the Monster Squad until you guys talked about it, interview people. This is the way I view it. I feel like you guys got the ball running and you guys didn't get the credit you deserved. But then years later, it's like, this resurgence, like, we had a hand in it. Like, Blade Disgusting just... Did he put his own money into it? Like, from his fucking checking account? Like,
Are you talking about the Terrifier thing?
Yeah, like Uncle Creepy himself in his pockets. Like,
Well,
if
if you remember,
if that film made no money, he wouldn't say this.
That's my feeling on it too.
He's jealous that he's not getting a payday.
Mm-hmm.
But here's my thing. Like, I definitely think that's true, and he basically says that. But like, isn't that when that first movie came out? Wasn't it distributed through like Bloody Disgusting streaming service? Wasn't that like the? I forget what the damn thing's called, but they've got like a streaming service, right?
Bloody Disgusting TV, I think, is like the one that I still can find, at least like on TV.
What is the one?
Website one too, but
what's the one though that like all those movies are always on, or they like were like Terrifier 2 was first on it? Okay, Dread Central. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Dread Central, not even Blade Disgusting.
It's fucking weird to me, man. The whole thing is odd. Screambox. So who runs Screambox? Is that Dread Central or Bloody Disgusting?
I want to say Bloody, but I could be wrong on that. I've never used Screambox, so I don't know.
This is the weirdest story though, man. It's just got me like in a tizzy thinking about it.
So it was acquired by Cineverse, Screambox.
In 2021.
Mm-hmm.
So before that, when Terrifier 1 came out.
Which was 2016.
So the sequels were by Blade Disgusting Screambox?
Okay, yeah. So the first one was released by Dread Central. 2 and 3 was released by Blade Disgusting through Scream. I knew there was some connection to that and to that site.
So what the hell did he have a hand in the first one?
I don't think he did, but maybe he's saying he had a hand in it getting popular. I don't know what he's saying, and I don't know how much they had to do with what actually happened with those movies. But like I said, I'm aiming to find out like all sides of the story. I don't know if he would do an interview or not. I don't think he likes us very much. I don't really give a fuck. I mean, one way or
I don't like him, so fuck him.
But maybe he does. I don't fucking know.
He's the
He seems like
creepy.
But anyway, somebody asked on here. Let's get to the comments here real quick because there's quite a few of. Rambo don't like him. Rambo
I've seen him in interviews. He seems full of shit. You guys know more than him. You're a lot better than him. But
we don't get on the fucking commentaries though. You know who gets on the commentaries with fucking Failsure is him. I'm like,
for some reason.
Have we had that motherfucker on the show? He won't put us on one commentary.
Maybe he's good at fucking sucking dick. You guys don't put out.
You want to talk about somebody that should be bitter? It should be us. We should be like on here, like making crying videos and stuff about like not getting on commentaries and shit. Wow.
Like, serious question. Does like Ernia Blondes or someone like that talk about, well, Halloween wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for me? Like the people involved with the first Halloween. Mm-hmm. Or like, do they come out and say that? I never heard them say stuff like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I missed the interviews.
Good point. I don't know. I haven't heard that either.
Or whoever helped get Texas Chainsaw Massacre out there and all of these films. Does Bob Shea ever go, if it wasn't for me, Wes Craven wouldn't be shit?
No, he actually says the opposite. He's like, if it wasn't for that movie, we would have lost the whole fucking company.
So there, like Bob Shea, like even Bob Shea is not doing stuff like that. Did he have more to do with Nightmare on Elm Street than Uncle Sad Face?
You get no simpy from Rambo. There's no
No,
scene.
I mean,
there.
in all seriousness, is jumping on a bandwagon, like Mark said. If that lady had not said anything, he wouldn't have said anything. And it's to gather some kind of sympathy, I don't know, in hopes of maybe getting some kind of hopeful residual in the future that he feels he's owed, or like you said, I don't know.
When you have something like that that became that successful, kind of out of nowhere, I mean, anybody who had the slightest to do with the original is probably going to pop out of the woodwork and say, "Hey, where's
Listen,
my check? Where's
I'm
my?"
I'm upset, Mark, because like I watched that movie on a streaming service when it first came out, and I did a letterbox review of it, and I didn't get nothing. So, Blade of Scott likes to finance a lot of shitty movies, huh? Goblin said he shielded the shit out of it at the very least. Yeah, I think that's definitely the case. Wasn't there also a guy that was making unofficial Terrifier merch in the article to Uncle Bill? I'm not sure. A lot of people are asking me where I saw this. I couldn't tell you the article. It was just like going through Facebook and like one of them articles that pops up, and then I saw the Steve Barton name on the comments, like, but I can tell you right now, if you go to his Facebook page, because I don't think I was friends with him, like you can see the video. It's the last video that he did. So if you want to watch it, you can see like what I'm talking about. But I don't know what the story is there, man. I thought it'd be an interesting thing to talk about because I just always assumed all those guys were, mouth ribbing each other at this point.
And then something.
No, we got a super chat though. In A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, why do you think Grady threw his grandma down the stairs?
Is that like a line he says? I don't remember. He says the line.
Must be. I don't know. I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, that's not something.
It's the uncut version. Don't
apparently, but I tell you why. I tell you why he threw down the stairs, because she fucked him out of that Terrifier money, son.
There you go.
Threw her ass right down the stairs.
It'd be like that scene in Scary Movie. Hey, Grandma, just
yeah, like a piano hits her. Let's see. But disgusting fuck Terrifier too. All right. Okay.
because I did read that stuff you talked. It just felt like some kind of weird jealousy. Maybe I'm wrong, but it felt like a weird jealousy thing.
Yeah. I just don't know where it's coming from. I mean, I do know where it's coming from, but it's like Mark said, it's odd that it's coming now.
Right. Because it's a film that sat on streaming for like at least 6 years before the second movie came out, and that's when it became profitable. Nobody gave a shit for 6 years.
Yeah.
Like, that's very odd.
Here's another thing too, though. When I looked at his thing, it's a horrible sentence. When I looked at his stream feedback, whatever the fuck that's called, his post, his past post or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There's one from 2 years ago, and it said something like, a lot of people are trying to get me dragged into drama, but I don't do drama, and like about this Terrifier shit. It was something going on then, even, but I don't know what it was because I apparently was not in the loop with this shit. At the
You don't
time.
like drama, but then he just put himself into it.
Listen, in my experience, anybody that ever tells you they don't like drama fucking loves drama. Like they love it. If you ever hear anybody say that, they would love to do a video about anything. My thoughts on the Eli, it looks stupid as hell right now. Like there's only been a photo or two. Is the trailer dropped for that?
No.
Okay.
Is it a remake? I thought it was just.
It's his own original thing.
I thought it was.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a remake.
So right now, I'm not thoroughly impressed, but it's just a couple of pictures. I'm sure he'll majorly disappoint me later when it comes out. Uncle Bill touched my butt when we filmed that poster video. Also, Paul Ehlers was my Madman residual. It's the woke, creepy Kentuckian, y'all. So he's back.
That's just gonna be like a reoccurring joke from now on. We're just gonna talk about residuals for every low budget movie.
Yep.
Oh man.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
What do you love about? I think he's trying to say, what do you love so much about the Terrifier films? And which one do you love?
Maybe the most.
So funny. Damien asked me the same thing. Which one I like the most? Shit. I guess 2. There's a lot of stuff in 3 I like. I mean, I love the character. Like, Art's obviously the thing that everybody likes the most, even if I've seen people that like hate the movies, but they're like, oh yeah, Art's a cool character. They like David Howard Thornton's portrayal of the character. Does a good job. I really like the music in the second one. A lot of the synth stuff is really cool. Paul Wiley's score for that movie Stream is actually really good too. Which also has makeup effects by Damien. I don't know. I mean, I just like the highlight reels of blood and guts. I mean, that's kind of the main thing you get out of them. There's some cool supernatural stuff in the third one I like. There's, it's an amalgamation of a lot of things that I like. But I totally get how it's not something that other people like. I can completely understand that. And I can see both sides of it.
All right. Does anybody remember Uncle Bill's spinoff of Air Buddies called Fuck Buddies? No, I don't even remember that, but that's genius. Thank you for bringing that back up. All right. And then I guess we'll find out more about that later on down the road, because I'm sure that'll be a continuing story with that lawsuit and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So the second story that I wanted to talk about is the more personal one that just happened to me. And I swear to God, dude, like this. So I just want to say, we spent quite a lot of money from this one place in this move to buy furniture. Okay. And this place is right around where I live. I'm not going to say the name of it, but it's in the Big Sandy region. And it has been now 2 months, I think, since we moved in here. And in that time, one of the beds that was supposed to be put together has not been put together because it's my daughter's bed, because they didn't have the right shit to put together when they came the first time. Then they were scheduled to come out 5 separate times. And every single time they said they didn't have anybody like to come out, or there was some problem or something like that. So dude comes tonight, finally shows up after 2 months of not being able to fix this fucking bed, right? Not being able to do anything with it because he doesn't have the shit to fix it. He goes up there, he's messing around. I stay downstairs because I don't give a fuck. I don't want to, get in his way or anything. Hear all kinds of stuff going on up there, banging around, shit flying around and stuff. He's like, he comes down after about 30 minutes. He's like, I got to go out and get some stuff. They didn't have all the stuff up there from Lowe's, and I'll be back. Goes out, comes back, goes back up there. There's a lot of banging around and stuff. Then he comes back down about 30 minutes later, and he's like, this is my fault right here, by the way. I'll fully take this. He's like, I'm like, hey, did you get it taken care of? Whatever. He's like, yeah, man, you're good to go. Like, you're set and all that stuff. And then he has me like sign off on whatever, right? Like sign like a thing. Now, should I have gone up there and actually looked at it? 100%. Did I? No. Because I just thought, whatever, he knows what he's doing or whatever.
You would think.
Yeah. I go up there. This motherfucker, I don't know how he did this. I don't know what he thought that like nobody would notice. The bed had 3 metal slats that went like in the middle of the bed and like a rod that came this way to kind of hold it together. But the things were metal. They were up there, but he just didn't see them like that they were up there. This motherfucker had gone out because he couldn't find that. And he didn't want to tell us that he couldn't find it. He had sawed pieces of wood off that were big enough to be like the middle parts, and then screwed a screw down into it to hold these rails on. It looked like something out of like a 1940s like hillbilly movie or something. Like somebody had tried to put it together. Then he didn't have screws to like screw into it. I don't know why he didn't have screws, but like he took them out of the headboards. The fucking headboard's like moving around all over the place. I look in the back of the headboard, there's like a whole row of screws missing. He had taken all those screws out and then screwed the wooden pieces into the part to hold the slats. And this bed was about to fall apart. If you'd have fucking like tried to lay down in it, like, it would have been like a cartoon. It would just like folded again like that.
Oh man.
So right before I got on this show, I've spent the last 2 hours fixing that fucking like unscrewing all those wooden pieces, putting the actual like metal slats that go on the bed. Had to redo a lot of the screws. He had just taken like finishing screws and stuck them in the spots where, you know, the slats are supposed to go. You're supposed to have a nut at the end of the screw that keeps it from like coming up out of the fucking bed. He just took like regular screws you would like screw something into a wall and just put them in there. They weren't fucking like, you know what I mean? They're just jangling around in there. I was amazed that he had the balls to do that, because if I would have looked at that, I would have immediately known. If I'd had enough common sense just to fucking walk in that room, I'd have been like, what the hell have you done? Because it's clear that like wooden pieces don't fit with that bed. Like they don't go, you know.
Right, yeah. I swear I thought you were gonna say you spent the last 2 hours like chewing them out. Like
no, he left before I even knew what the hell was
going
going
on. I meant like
on.
on the phone though, like you saw what happened. You called him back like, what the fuck is this?
If I fucking had his number, I would call, but it's like an automated text kind of thing that tells you when they're coming and whatnot.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That happened.
Yeah.
So this guy was from what company was he from? This guy was just a guy you hire who just like
he was just the guy that was like, you know how when you get furniture like and they deliver it, people set it up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's just that guy that they get to come out and set it up.
Oh man.
The funny part was he kept going like, he was super nice and like really convincing too.
They all are.
And when he left, he was like, you know,
that sounds like a serial killer.
Yeah, exactly. This guy would have fucking murdered me and my whole family. I would have had no idea. I thought he was the nicest guy ever. Like fucking Dennis Rader came in there and put a bed together. But he was like, I hope you have a blessed day. All that shit, right? Knowing that he's up there creating some sort of Frankenstein
death trap
bed for my daughter. Then he comes out there like the nicest guy. Yeah.
Created the bed that eats. Fucking jigsaw the collectors.
But man, yeah, that's probably the worst experience I've ever had with anybody related to like customer service, because there was not even any attempt to fucking
like that he stole your screws, as if you didn't think the headboard would be noticed.
Exactly. I was like, what balls does it take to like think that once I go up there, I won't notice all like
you ain't gonna notice.
There's a whole line of screws missing, man. And I'm like, that's what he did. He took he unscrewed the headboard screws and just used them to kind of just drop into the holes that would hold the slats together because he didn't have the
Mm.
screws to do that.
Well, you would think when he left to get whatever the hell he did, maybe I'll buy a few screws as well.
I'm still kind of like amazed at not only at his like confidence that he was going to get away with it, but his just overall like attitude was amazing.
Is it confidence or was he just that stupid? Like the Three
think he
Stooges
was-
were pretty confident, but you wouldn't want to build them fucking pit.
Was he just
Yeah.
in a hurry? Was that it?
I think at the very least he was horrible at that job, and at the most he was like willfully just didn't give a shit.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So I don't know.
I've had that happen to me, so I know how you
But-
feel. Not exactly, but something.
Dude,
similar.
I'm just like, and I've already done the Karen thing where I have to speak to the manager and everything, and then like it's just I don't know what to do at this point except maybe like go down there because
I would.
it's crazy. But anyway,
Yeah, I mean, you paid for something, and there's part of the service, and then they do a fucking half-ass job or barely even do the job. I mean,
well, imagine, okay, to give you like some sort of context of what this is kind of like, imagine if you went into a tire shop and you like wanted your tires replaced and you came back and they put like fucking Flintstone like wooden tires on your fucking like back tires, and they were like, all right, you're good to go, and you just like drive off and it like shatters. That's the same thing but with a bed.
the fuck.
So I'm glad Bobby's here though.
Okay.
Bobby's got a super chat for us. He says, I wonder if I'm first one to put in crazy comments like what your house got robbed by a table to change up your flow, or were there others before me putting fun stuff in the comments? Bobby, let me tell you something. I'll tell you with 100% degree of certainty, there's never been anyone quite like you putting in these comments. Like, I look forward to them every week on a
Mhm.
regular basis.
To be honest, I think he'd rather have a table rob him than a fucking worker. That's at least that'd be something much more unique to tell. This guy just
Mhm.
stole his screws and fucking almost killed his daughter. Jesus Christ.
Preston says, I got a question. What if I paid all of you guys to do a live stream for Scream 7 to go meet up with each other to go see the movie in the theater? Would you guys? How in the hell would that happen, though? Where would we meet up?
Yeah, I don't know.
Go pay a couple plane tickets.
So, yeah, you got to think about it like this. Rambo
Yeah.
lives in Texas. Mark lives in Chicago. I live in Eastern Kentucky. Like, that's about as far out as I don't know how we would do that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you want to try to finance that for a couple like $20,000 or something,
Mhm. By all means.
I'm game. What's up, Falls?
Yo, Foz.
No, Uncle Bill did not get robbed. I'm just that's not what I was saying. Although I mean it'd probably be never mind. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't have any stories like that. I just have weird stories like snakes in bathrooms. Or you wake up, you go to a bathroom, all of a sudden there's a snake right there staring at you. Because there's a hole in one of the
listen.
sinks.
I would like to. I'd much rather deal with a snake than these fucking dumbasses around here. I think I could take a snake, but I can't take these people.
I'll deal with the guy because I would have been fucking. I would have been an ultra Karen yelling at his fucking face. I'd be the bad guy.
The dude's got to be a sociopath. He's got to be, man. To just go in there and do all that shit and then come down like with a smile and act like that, like that is
Mhm.
that's some high level psychopathic behavior.
Yeah.
Or just flat out like Ernest P. Worrell's stupidity.
Give the guy a break. He's the head of it's on terrifier. I don't know what this guy did before this, but I hope it wasn't like fix planes or something.
Fix plays? What?
Yeah, just like put parts on planes, kill people.
So that's what happened to that UPS plane.
Yeah, he's in the back. He's like,
That's
boys, you're
his
good to
other
go.
job.
Go ahead and take off.
That's his other job. He's put the screws out. And fucking,
This is exactly what that guy did. I guarantee at some point he was like, dude, I want to fucking get home. Like,
Mhm.
I'm just going to jam a bunch of shit in there and pray to God that he don't go up there. And luckily, I didn't.
Until make it out of here.
Yep.
All right. So we should probably rank some shit.
Yeah.
So we are going to do a tier listing Rambo made of as many different TV shows. Are these horror mostly or sci-fi horror or like
Mostly horror. Some maybe like sci-fi
Yeah.
horror, but I tried.
Mhm.
And then Mark suggested some stuff, so he would know more about some of these than I would. But
Okay.
I try to be mostly horror, maybe sci-fi horror.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I would say so. Some, like he said, they're all mostly rooted in horror. I would say some lean, and split genres, but mostly horror.
All right, let's get into this then. Let me bring this up. All right. Let's see if I can. I'm not sure if I can make that much. There we go. All right. So we got the tier system here, which is S is a classic, A is a pretty good show, B is bitch, it's decent. C is crap, but not total crap. D is damn, that's kind of shitty. F is fuck that shit. W is who gives a fuck. And finally, didn't see it or don't remember it.
Mhm.
So there we go.
I figured those would work.
That will definitely work.
Yeah.
So the very first one it looks like that's on the list is the original 60s Addams Family, which, dude, I mean, I grew up on that shit. It was Nick at Night kind of stuff.
Mhm.
I don't know how you guys feel about that show. The thing about that show is, though, it's great and it has a great concept and the actors are great, but it's repetitive as hell. Like
Mhm.
once you've seen one of those episodes of that show, you've seen every episode of that show. It's the same formula, like over and
Mhm.
over and over again.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I mean, it's the same for me. Like, I love Scooby Doo, but once you've seen one, you've seen them all, and it did really repetitive. And you could probably say the same for a lot of, in a way, it's a sitcom of its day.
Yeah.
I did like it, like you said, because of the characters, John Aston in particular, and I would give it probably a B. I think for some it'd be viewed as a classic of its time because that and the monsters were unique compared to the other shows. But I mean, I didn't grow up with it like you did. I probably saw I saw some of it because of the first movie in the 90s. So then I went back and watched some of it. I
Mhm.
liked it, but I can't tell you the last time I saw an episode of it.
Same here. I grew up more so with the monsters. Adam's Family I like, but it's never been at the top of the list for me of rewatch stuff. It's fine. I would probably put it in the same category. It's decent.
I think we can all agree on this actually. So it's bitch, it's decent.
Yeah.
Mhm.
American Horror Story. Now, I'm not going to lie about this. I watched that show. I watched at least the first 4 seasons of that fucking show. I know, like pretty religiously at that point in time too. And then I was just like, there's too it just got too much. They're changing. They got like 2 or 3 different things going on at one time, and like it just got too convoluted. They're bringing in too many guest stars. There's too much goofy shit going on. I really like the first 3 seasons of that show, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Which season was the one? I'm not sure if it's this one or the other. That was the camp slasher.
Season 9.
Okay, so okay, that wasn't the first 3. Okay.
No.
No, the first season was just like they were in a house and there was
It's a
like,
haunted house story.
yeah. And then let's see, the second season was
The Asylum.
Asylum was great.
The one, see, that one, there was parts of it that I liked, but there was so much shit going on. Like the thing with like Nazis, and then there's UFOs, and then there's this and there's that. And it felt like so many different elements thrown in. And I was just like, what are we doing again? Like, I thought this was supposed to be about the asylum.
I think this pretty much sums it up too, though. When American Horror Show is good, it's great. When it's off, it's completely unwatchable. I think that's
Right.
true.
That's a great description of it.
So you haven't seen anyone's after 4?
Well, I remember wasn't there like a carnival one?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that one, Freak Show one, yeah.
Which
And
season
then
is that, Mark?
I think that's 5.
Yeah, I knew.
So I did watch.
It's either 5 or 6 because that's around the time where I started to. I wasn't keeping up with it as much. I really liked the first season quite a bit. After that, every other season I was like, like it just wasn't coming together for me.
Yeah.
I
thought the Witches one was great.
Is that season 3?
That's season 3, I believe.
Okay.
That might have been the last one I was really like watching.
So wouldn't 4? I think 4 would be Freak Show. 5 is Hotel.
Freak Show
I
is
think.
4. Yeah.
I think 5 is Hotel.
So I probably stopped watching around Hotel because wasn't Hotel the one with Lady Gaga where she comes into it?
I think that might have been the season.
Because I'm pretty sure that's the one where I was like, I'm out. Like I can't.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, what are we giving it? What do you think?
Let's see.
I've only seen the one season with the slasher, and that was that's kind of shitty. But you guys saw more, so do you judge it for the stuff you liked, or do you judge it because it seems like there's more stuff you don't like or not interested in, or just don't ever care to see? Because I'm sure like the 3, okay, if it was the first 3 seasons, where would you put it, Uncle Bill? It was the first 3
if it was just the first 3 seasons, I'd probably put it at A.
Okay.
But if you're talking about the entire span of that show, from what I've seen, just like bits and pieces of it, and just the idea of some of those seasons, to me, it's probably going to end up in C. Crap, but not total crap. Like it had some redeeming seasons and just some absolute bullshit too.
Yeah, that's probably where I put it too. It just something about it. It couldn't stick the landing a lot of the time, which I always had an issue with, especially season 9. I thought the first episode of season 9 was super fun. The slasher episode, the slasher season, 1984 or something like that. I think that's what it's called. Really cool. I was like, okay, it's got all the beats and it's got everything there, but it went off the rails really quickly. And by the time you get to the end, it was just like, what the fuck? So yeah. I'd probably put it in C.
All right. So we'll put American Horror Story in crap, but not total crap.
Yeah.
All right. The next one.
Now, Mark, you're saying this is like a spinoff, American Horror Stories?
Yeah. So with this one, I believe the premise was to take each episode and do it like how the seasons are of the original show. So instead of making each season about something different, each episode's about something different.
Oh, shit. Okay. I've never seen this. I didn't even know this existed. So
yeah, from what I've seen of it, Again, I only watched a few episodes of the first season. It was okay. I'd probably say C. I can't judge that one fairly. I wish I could, but yeah,
I'm gonna
probably
just
C.
have to. I'll take your word for this one because like I said, I've never seen it. Okay, Gothic.
American Gothic.
Oh, American Gothic. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have vague memories of the show. For those who don't know, this was on for only one season, around 1995. Sam Raimi executive produced it on CBS. Gary Cole, who was the boss in Office Space, was the star. Lucas Black was the kid. Paige Turco, April O'Neil in the second Ninja Turtles film, she was in it.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Veronica Cartwright, I think Bruce Campbell had a guest spot. I think Amy Steele was in an episode.
Mhm.
It's a show that was interesting. It had a creepy vibe to it. It took place in South Carolina, and like the Gary Cole was this sheriff. That you got the idea he was. See, the problem is that it didn't last long enough to really fully state its ideas. It only did one season. But there was like for TV, especially on CBS, because CBS that was known as the channel old people watched. Like
Yeah.
old people this was not the type of stuff you would see. Had a little bit X-Files flavor, but sometimes it felt a bit darker. It was about like supernatural forces. At the end, the sheriff was pretty much evil, but then he was the sheriff, and I just remember there was some fairly creepy moments from it. It's a show I like to give another watch. At the very least, I would give it a B because it had potential, but at the same time, I wish that show was given more of a chance to really showcase its full story, full potential. But I think it was a promising introduction.
I gotta go with you on this one because I don't think I've ever seen it.
I would agree with pretty much everything he said. Didn't go long enough, but the groundwork was definitely laid for something that could have been really, really interesting. So I'd agree with that.
What do you think then? Where does it go?
I'd say it's decent.
The B.
Is this? Did you put fucking Alien Earth on here?
Yes, just to say fuck that shit.
Oh shit!
Fuck that shit. Put right there an F.
I'd put it there too, even though I haven't seen the show. The clips
I
that
have.
I've seen are
Fuck that shit.
unbelievably bad. So
Yeah, I think we can all like just based on what we've seen of it, can agree on that.
Xenomorph turned into a
Fucking
blue
pet.
from Jurassic World.
Are you afraid of the dark?
I did watch
was-
episodes of this before this. I thought it was pretty commendable for the time for Nickelodeon because it's Nickelodeon. They're not really known for, well, nowadays they're known for dark stuff, but not what you think behind the scenes shit. But for TV shows, it was an interesting introduction for little kids. I would say I preferred over Goosebumps, which I forgot to put on there, but fuck it. But
He forgot to put Ghostbumps, but you put fucking American Gothic on there.
it was more interesting to me. Fuck Goosebumps. But
Uh,
how about you, Mark, or anybody?
yeah, I mean, I was young enough to appreciate it at the time, and looking back on it now, it is very cheesy. But I'm super nostalgic for it. There's a lot of actors that would go on to do bigger things in it. I very much appreciate it. I love the intro for it. The music was always really cool. Yeah, it's a fun show. I would trying to look at it objectively versus my nostalgia and love for it from when I was a kid is kind of hard to do. But I mean, I'd have to say it's decent. Like because you could still show that to kids. You know what I mean? Like it's not made for adults.
Let me tell you something, Mark. Tell you something right now. I grew up watching this shit. And that show was fucking
It's
ball.
classic.
That is, as the kids say, that show smacks. You had like a Canadian horror TV series. It was basically for like pre-teens to teens.
Mhm.
And there's something about the way that Canadian shows were filmed at that time that they all have a particular look to them that I always really enjoyed. I don't know why. And the movies basically look the same way. Like it's hard to explain, but they look very generically Canadian. Like, I don't know. It was a good show. It was a really decent show. If I like, based on nostalgia, thinking about it now, I would put it at A. But that's
I go with
me.
A.
Mhm.
Go with A.
All right, let's go with A.
I'm
Fuck
fine
you,
with
Mark.
that. Hey, I'm trying to be the objective one.
All right, let me tell you something. Ash versus Evil Dead, real quick. I thought that show would be a huge piece of shit, but that first episode, first season, first episode,
Mhm.
is one of the best things that came out Evil Dead related since like Evil Dead 2, probably. Like that, and actually that season, that first season is fucking outstanding.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun.
And the second season's not bad. By the time you get like past that, though, it's fucked. But like, it kind of gets fucked in the middle of the second season. But like, you're still like very watchable. But he is great in that first season, man. Like that should be like a whole continuation of that mythology and everything. I mean, for anybody that's never seen it, you've got to watch that first season. The beginning, scene is like, Bruce Campbell getting ready to go out and try to go to a bar. And what's the song that's playing? It's a Deep Purple song. It's fucking killer. It fits in that whole world too. Space Trucking is playing while he's like trying to get ready.
Mhm.
It's got the same vibe like as the movie in the first one anyway, as like Army of Darkness at least.
Yeah, it got really, really silly as it went on. Like, honestly, I thought it kind of had a little bit of shades of part 2, and as it kept going, it got more into Army of Darkness territory, and I was like, oh, that's not really what I want. But shit, considering what's come out since, I'll take Ash versus Evil Dead all seasons all day long over any of the fucking Evil Dead Rise, any of that, the remake, which is fucking terrible. So yeah, I'll have to put it at the top for me. I mean, personally, because that's really the last hoorah for Bruce Campbell. You're not going to get anything else out of him Evil Dead related.
No. Rambo, did you ever see it?
Yeah, I saw it. I put it for probably damn, that's kind of shitty. I was disappointed in it, man. I don't know what I was expecting. Like the first, I'm like, maybe I have to watch it again, but
I want you to watch it right now.
he got fucked everything up. Like, I think it was like what he got high and reread the fucking book. Like that's how it starts. Like what the fuck? Like that's how you starting off. He got high and he just read the book to get in a chick's pants, and I'm like,
I mean, that's kind of carrying over the character's irresponsibility in Army of Darkness when he couldn't remember a few fucking words.
Like, I feel like that's exactly what he would have done.
Yeah. So
I thought he would learn a thing or two, one thing. But I probably have to watch it again, so I won't judge it right now. Whatever you want to put it at. But I just remember, like, what the fuck? This is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
What do you think,
I mean, I'd put it at the top. Again, he's not the perfect hero, but he is the hero.
Wait a minute. You mean S?
He ain't a hero. He gets everybody killed. It's his
not
fault.
everybody. Not his two
But
buddies.
you would put it in S tier?
No, A. Pretty good show.
All right.
He kills everybody.
I'll
Dumbass.
put it at A. Fuck Rambo.
He got everybody killed. He's a fucking dickhead.
Bates Motel. That's an interesting one. I don't think we've ever talked about that show either.
That's one I'd love to go back to and watch. I thought it was a lot better than Castle Rock for what it's worth. I don't know if I don't even know if that's on the list, but I guess we'll get to Castle Rock. Yeah. I mean, there for anybody that doesn't like it, I could totally see like their issues because like it's Robert Bloch's book is like it's Psycho, you know what I mean? And you're kind of just making whatever up at that point when you try to do a TV series. But I didn't think it was that bad, honestly. All things considered. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, though.
I have. I saw a couple episodes. There's something about that kid that turns me off, though. There's something about like
The kid. Oh, the guy that plays Norman.
yeah. So I don't know what it is exactly, but like, you know, the other show that he's into where he plays like a doctor that what's the, he's got like a doctor with, he's got autism or something. It's some weird, like, he's got something that makes him,
Oh,
or maybe he's not a doctor, but I thought he was a doctor. I don't know. Anyway, he just gets on my fucking nerves. I can't really pinpoint why, but yeah, the show's
yeah, The Good Doctor. It's called The Good Doctor. I know what one. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
he doesn't do that, Remy Killer. I know you got something wrong with your pancreas. That'd be a killer show. Just a doctor. It's like fucking stupid as hell.
I got your pancreas.
What's wrong with your liver? Anyway,
Your wheelchair goes wee.
it's called Paging Doctor Autism. We're getting fucking thrown off YouTube immediately.
I'm a surgeon.
Anyway, the point being is that guy annoys me.
Oh shit.
Shit. So
I haven't seen it, so you take you guys' word for it.
I would put that. I've only seen a few episodes of it, so I'm not gonna say like I've seen seasons, but from what I've seen, I would put it at around a C. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Mark, you probably watched more of it than I did.
I'd probably say it's decent.
All right, I'll take your word for it. And goofy some bitch. Baywatch Nights.
This is all Rambo. Go take it away, Rambo.
So, for those who don't know, Baywatch got a spinoff called Baywatch Nights. Now, the first season was him being a private investigator, but if you don't know, the second season, they ripped off X-Files. So David Hasselhoff in one episode goes against a mummy, and another one goes up against a vampire. A few episodes, sea monsters, one a Haitian voodoo cult.
It's
And
classic
his
off the description alone.
It's his character.
I want to put it in S tier right now, just based on what you're saying.
I mean, in actuality, it'd be D, but at the same time, I'm like, you need to watch it at least once. I did see a few episodes. It's bad, but I thought it was hilarious because it's David Hasselhoff, a Haitian voodoo cult, and a fucking vampire and a mummy. Like, it's this lifeguard guy who became a private investigator, and then again, they wanted to rip off X-Files. Like, there's one where a wind, like a desert wind, makes people go insane for some reason.
Oh,
So The Happening stole from this. So fuck you.
I'll be honest. You had me at David Hasselhoff and Haitian voodoo cult.
So yeah, the second season they tried to be X-Files. It didn't work because after 2 seasons it was gone. But put it however you feel with that description.
let's just put it in S tier and say fuck it.
Sure. Yeah. David Hasselhoff goes and fights a mummy.
I've never even seen it, but I know it should be an S tier. I mean, now I'm gonna have to watch all that because I had no idea that.
Or
I knew
just
that
watch like for those other watch like the TV, like they have the TV ads. So someone put like a collection of all the TV ads of that's sweet. He fights the mummy.
that's outstanding. Good for you for bringing that up. Is this
Blaze
Oh my
sticky
God,
fingers.
sticky fingers? I need a
I had
tweet.
to.
Somebody.
Oh my god.
What
Made a whole song
a
about him.
piece of shit show that was.
Yeah.
Not only
I s-
that, but like
Yeah.
what a piece of shit actor, rapper, whatever the hell that guy did.
I sat
Oh.
through the whole season.
Why?
I'll admit it. I don't know. I still don't know why I watched the whole thing.
Mark.
Yeah,
Oh,
you got to
it's
put it where it belongs.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's got a.
I wouldn't even say fuck that shit. It's just who gives a fuck. Nobody's gonna fucking give a
That's
shit
true.
to ever watch it again.
W for Y was just made.
Yeah, it's as bad as you think it is. Bad dialogue, bad everything. They had no money. All the effects look cheap. Yeah, it's bad.
Sticky fingers. All right. Black Mirror.
Have you seen it? I mean, I really enjoy for what I've seen. I think it's what they when that Twilight Zone they tried to do that and failed. The new one with Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
This did that a lot better. And I thought it had some really intriguing stories. Yeah, what I've seen, it's definitely near the top. Like I think they do some really unique stories at times, horror that it's one of the better of its kind in nowadays, I would say.
Yeah, for that kind of storytelling, I think what they do it well. So I mean, I'd agree. I'd put it somewhere around it's decent, only because I've never watched all seasons of it or anything. I've seen a few episodes, much like Rambo.
I ain't seen shit. So where are we putting it?
I say decent. What about you, Rambo?
Honestly, I would put it at A. I think it's pretty consistent. So whichever.
All right, let's let the chat decide then.
Hmm.
A or B?
Somebody says S tier. Blu-ray Addict.
Black Mirror. Will it be A or B? You vote now. Your vote matters.
People are saying A.
2 A's.
Beverly Hills Cop
A's
2,
and A's.
Love Ridge Alley.
3 A's.
I didn't see the pig episode. I checked that one out.
All right. A B.
We had 4 for A.
Yeah, I think we're going with A.
Yeah, 2
There's
for
enough,
S.
there's enough S's and A's. Yeah.
That's cool.
All right.
Hey, there you go.
Hey. Brimstone. I don't know anything about this show, but it looks gayer than a French horn from that pig.
It's actually a pretty. Again, Sally only lasted 1 season, so it was on Fox. John Glover plays the devil, which that alone is pretty cool. John Glover, he was the business guy in Gremlins 2. He was in The Mouth of Madness as the head of the asylum.
Oh, yeah.
Peter Horton stars. He's a cop whose wife was assaulted. He arrested the guy, but then he didn't. The guy got out of jail, so he went and killed the guy. Sometime later, he was murdered, and pretty much all these souls of hell have escaped, and he makes a deal that he's got to get these souls, and the only way to stop him is you got to shoot him in the eyes, because the eyes are the windows to the soul. So it's pretty much a cop going after demons, This came out in like 1998. And I liked it for what it was. Again, it only had one season and it's Fox. So, of course, they didn't air all the episodes because that's how they do things. Good initial premise. Again, I think Lori Petty was in the show as well.
Well, I mean, anything with Lori Petty.
Well, I don't know. She's in Freddy's Nightmares, and I wouldn't put that in S tier.
Look, I'm not going to sit here and listen to you talk about Tank Girl, buddy. It ain't going to happen on my watch.
I would put it at B for now. Didn't. What's sad about some of these shows, they just didn't have room to breathe because there's a lot of good shows where their first seasons are kind of shaky, but then the second, the third season, they really grow their legs. So it's hard to judge it higher when it's only one season. But I liked the initial premise. And sadly, Fox, like most of their shows, they didn't know what to do with it.
Okay, so there's Brimstone. We'll put her in B. I've never heard of this next one either, though, to be honest. The Burning Zone?
Yeah, The Burning Zone. That starred Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Very early role from him. And again, it was on UPN in the late 90s. And what it was like take the X-Files, but what if it dealt with viruses? So, for example, there was an episode where a chemical agent, there's this mass spontaneous, I can't say the word, but they ended their lives at a Chicago high-rise building. There's another one where a boy spontaneously combusted. You find out how to deal with this pharmaceutical company. So it was like take X-Files and Outbreak and put it together. And again, a very interesting premise. Yeah, Sally, I wish it wasn't on UPN because that was a death knell because no one gave a crap about UPN. Again, saw a few episodes. I did an interesting premise. I like Jeffrey Dean Morgan. This actor named James Black, who's I like him. He was in this low budget film back in the day called Ozone.
I remember Ozone. That was one of those fucking J.R. Bookwalter movies, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was the star of that movie as a detective. He had a co-star role in this. And being a guy who was a sucker for anything X-Files related, even if I didn't have the channel, I would try to find people that would have, tapes and stuff. And I did. I thought it was an interesting show. It's just sadly wrong channel. It only lasted one season yet again. Well, actually, I don't know how long that lasted. It might have lasted 2 seasons. Because I think Jeffrey D. Morgan was in the first season, and I don't think he was in the second season, or he wasn't in as much, but
so can anybody tell me what the hell did UPN stand for?
You People Network.
What?
Oh, not Mark. You People Network.
United Paramount Network.
Okay. All right.
And then it merged with WB and became the CW later on.
Gotcha. All right. So, Mark, have you seen this show?
Yeah, Mark, have you seen it?
I have not seen Burning Zone.
All right. So, where are we putting it, Rambo? It's up to you.
B. I put it B.
B. All right. I don't give a shit. I do not care. I've been beyond caring about what anybody thinks about anything for a long time now. Buffy is S tier. It just is. It's one of the best written fucking television shows that I'm sorry. Whatever, you can say whatever, but it is. It just is.
I agree. I like it. I agree. I mean, wasn't there a whole episode where they couldn't say any words at all?
Yes, it was called like Whisper or something like that, where they had the little floating like dudes with the bald heads, kind of look like Nosferatu. My favorite episode. God, I'm gonna catch so much shit for this, but it is true. So I just got to be honest about it. They actually did a musical episode.
I remember that,
and everybody had like a separate kind of like song and shit like that. It was insanely good, man. Like it's just is incredibly, like, you think it would be one way or whatever, and it's just not. It's just a really good show, and the actors on that show were outstanding, every one of them.
Even
So,
Xander.
well, I take that back. You're right. Xander's fucking sucked. You're all right.
I didn't mind him, but I figured you had a thing to say about him.
You're correct. And actually, like, considering like what he turned out to be like later on
Yeah.
too. Yeah. But the guy that played Giles, the guy I forget his name, he was great. Sarah Michelle Gellar was great that time. Willow, what's her name? Allison Hannigan, great
Mhm.
actress.
What about David Boreanaz?
Boreanaz was great in that show. He was not when he got like super
Where the
twilighted
fuck's
up.
Angel, buddy? Why isn't
Fucking
Angel
no.
on
I'm
here?
glad. I hope Angel ain't on here.
It's not.
Okay.
I figured Buffy was enough.
James, what's his name? James Masters.
That's Spike.
Yeah, he's great. I don't know. I'm not going to fucking sit here and bullshit. Like, I think it was probably.
No,
S
I
tier.
agree. I saw that after school. Yeah, that was one of those where it started in the reruns. Every time I got off school, I would see that because they would have like 5 days a week. They would have the rerun, so that's how I was able to catch up and enjoyed it like you did. I'm not big on the Buffy movie, but the show I did think was better. And Joss Whedon, despite apparently what kind of person he is,
Yeah,
he did a good job on the show. And I mean, the way it ended was kind of, I don't know, like, but I liked it. So yeah, I have no issues with putting it S. Mark?
I wish I had more to contribute to this because while I did watch the show a little bit when it was on, I never stayed consistent.
Wait a
with it,
minute.
and I haven't seen it since then.
Wait a minute. You watched the whole Blade show, but you didn't watch Buffy.
This is a
We're
good
talking
point.
about like, dude.
I
This
watched
is
the
the
whole. I watched
90s
every
versus the
episode of
2000s.
Blade.
I'm a child versus a teenager. Like, come on.
I watch every episode of Blade.
Do you know how many fucking seasons of Buffy there is?
One
Versus-
season. Have you seen one season?
Yeah,
Okay, what do you?
but
feel
I
about
haven't. I like it. I said I liked it.
it? Okay.
This is Rambo's favorite show, apparently. It's bad I won't put it in S tier.
it's
Now
just look. You
I
have
would
to be
crazy to deny the fandom and all the popularity of it. I know what it did. I'm not a big Joss Whedon guy, but I'll give him Buffy, I guess. Go ahead.
I think it might have been the best thing he ever did, honestly. You have to be willing to put aside like the idea that, like, you know, I'm fucking hardcore and only like hardcore shit
Oh my
to
God.
be able to like really, you
Come
know,
on, Love Machine.
who's Love Machine?
You don't want to read it.
Probably not. Like I said though, you have to be kind of willing to like put that part of your thinking aside and just look at it for what it is, which is a really well written fucking show for that time period, especially. So I'm putting it in S tier, and everybody can suck on my titties if you don't like it. All right.
Jeez, everybody's like hating in the chat.
Yeah, well, let them hate. Haters gonna hate. Hate you. I hate you. I don't even know you, but I hate you. I hate your guts. Castle Rock. I'm gonna tell you.
This is one Mark told me to put on because I didn't see
Actually,
it.
I've actually seen a little bit of this. It didn't work.
I agree.
That's the best way
I
I,
was going
can.
to say the same thing. Yeah.
That's the best way I can.
What made it not
describe-
work?
Trying to do a multiverse of Stephen King stuff where, like, I believe in season 1 they go to Shawshank Prison and then they bring in the Alan Pangborn character from Needful Things and Dark Half as well. It felt like they were just trying to throw everything together and trying to make something out of it, and it just felt unnecessary. It's the best way I can describe it.
Jesus.
That's a pretty good description. it just was all over the place, trying to do way too many things at one time, and it never fucking really did anything. D.
Yeah, that's
I
what
think I'd
it.
put it in D.
Mhm.
For damn this kind
Now
of
listen, I'm just going to tell you right now, I've never seen one single fucking. I've seen half of one episode of this show, and I was like, I am not doing this. I don't give a fuck about Chucky. I definitely not enough to watch like a TV show about his ass.
I've seen 3-4 episodes. That belongs to fuck that shit.
I would agree.
Don Mancini, Don Fettuccine, he's a weirdo who likes little boys kissing for some reason. Am I lying, Mark?
No, that's. I mean, that's one of the many things that's
Yeah.
wrong with the show. It's like,
Chucky wears like a Hello Kitty outfit during Halloween.
like then all the different fucking versions of the doll, and just it's so bad. It's so poorly written, and I figured like, you know what, I'll give this show maybe like 2 or 3 episodes, and it could barely even do that. And there was one scene where like Chucky's in a hospital and he falls into like a needle pit or something, and he's like swimming around in hypodermic needles, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it turned into exactly what I thought it would, which was a shit show. It didn't take long to get there. Don Mancini should never fucking direct or write anything else when it comes to this franchise, or really anything.
Damn, I haven't heard
yeah.
Mark go off on anything like this in a long time.
It's as bad as everybody probably thinks it would be when they avoided watching it in the first place, and it should go and fuck that shit.
How do you feel about the love story?
I could give a fuck about that.
You tell me a rant about this off air, Mark.
This is great.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Let it
less
go.
said about that. No, I'm not going to talk about it. We're going to skip that.
I can tell you right now, if it was me, I would put it in Who Gives a Fuck, because that's how I feel about it. But like, I will definitely gladly put it in Fuck That too. The new Creep Show Shudder version. I have watched at least the first season of this and a couple of episodes from like different seasons after that. To me, the problem with shows like this is where they're like separate stories. It's always going to be hit and miss. Like you're always going to have certain, ones that are great and certain ones that are awful and certain ones that are just whatever, like, and it's hard to gauge that. I don't know. I was never a huge fan of this series, but I never hated it completely. I would put it at C if it was me.
That's probably where I'd put it based off what I've seen. I did finish the first season. I watched random episodes from 2, some from 3. I don't think I even watched 4 at all, but the lack of like money is very present. It has a really cheap look to it.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
Like even stuff on Netflix or shit, even like TV, Apple TV, whatever. A lot of that stuff looks a lot better production value wise than this show. So I'd probably say crap, unfortunately.
It's bizarre too, because isn't Nicotero like behind this somehow or another? And it's like
Yeah.
you would think like the
Yeah.
shit in it would be like amazing, but it really visual effects and stuff and the way that it's presented are really awful.
Mhm.
It's the biggest problem I have with it.
Yeah.
Rambo?
Haven't seen it. I put it on there because I knew you guys had seen it. So looks like you
Yeah,
guys
you-
are saying C.
You ain't missing a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it better or worse than Creep Show 2?
I love Creep Show too, so I'm probably not the one to ask about that.
I'd say it's worse than Creep Show 2, but it's better than Creep Show 3.
Oh,
If
thank
that-
goodness.
If that tells you anything.
I know a lot of you folks have seen Dark Shadows. So I put that on there. I didn't watch it as much growing up, so you
Dude,
guys' thoughts on Dark Shadows?
this is another one where it's like, listen, I'm gonna catch shit for it. I understand that. I watched it a lot when I was growing up, as very nostalgic bait kind of stuff for me. It's hokey. It's probably one of the cheapest shows ever. They did a fucking episode every day of this show. It was live a lot of times. There's I don't know how many episodes overall there is. Probably over 1,000 for sure.
Who was that played Barnabas again?
Jonathan
in the show?
Frid,
Yeah.
who was great. Nobody knows what really happened to him after that. He kind of went into hiding after that show went off the air, and he never really like did a lot of stuff. They used to have conventions for it. It's one of the first shows besides Star Trek that had like conventions dedicated solely to that show, and he would never really go to them. I think he went to a couple, but the whole Angelique thing and the Barnabas and Angelique thing, that was I always liked that.
Yeah, there's parts of it that I remember trying to like, but I just couldn't. It was way before my time. I tried to get into it. It's not for me, but I don't hate it either. So I'll leave it up to you, UB.
I mean, if it were me, I'd probably see. I almost wish CK was in here for this because he was another one that watched it like growing up too. I would put it at A.
Go for it.
Okay.
I'm not going to put it at S because it had a lot of really goofy shit in it. But just for those three people that you see on there alone, probably like, but I'd put it at A. Is this the Day of the Dead?
Yeah.
God damn, Rambo. These are some fucking deep dives.
I mean, F. I saw one episode. I gave up. It has nothing.
Dog shit.
Has nothing to do with Day of the Dead. Was it the same guys who did Day of the Dead 2? It
The
felt
Doodlesons?
like. I mean, that's what it felt like. I don't know how else. Did you either see it?
I've never watched it. I've never even seen an episode of it. I'm sure.
I've seen parts of it. I think it was on like Sci-Fi or something.
2021 sci-fi.
Yeah.
10
not good.
episodes.
Terrible.
All right.
F.
For sure.
I don't, like I said, I don't even know how that came to be. Other than they wanted to capitalize on Walking Dead, and they had the property somehow. Oh, you can't do Dawn of the Dead, a good release in the U.S., but you did Day of the Dead TV show.
Oh, Ruben Steambles, you're so bad you're killing me. Creepshow 3. Creepshow 3 could eat my Alien 3 with all of the shitty movies.
Yeah, Creepshow 3 is pretty bad. You couldn't
Yeah.
even give it away by Stream Factory.
They literally tried basically, and they couldn't get rid of it. They're like $7 or $5.
Garrett bought one, right?
Of course,
Yeah, he did. He did.
He likes Creepshow 3?
No, we don't like it. He just
I don't
fucking
think
buys
so.
anything.
Yeah. I'm like, why would you buy it if you don't like it?
I don't know, man. If it was Screen Factory and they put out like a fucking, snuff film, he'd buy it. Like he just
Salo?
buys whatever. Yeah. Just buys whatever Screen
That's
Factory
the only way you
stuff
don't
is.
say though.
I really liked this next show for a while back in the day, The Dead Zone with Anthony Michael Hall.
Mhm.
I think that might be the only thing that I really liked Anthony Michael Hall in post his
Weird Science.
teen era was this
Mhm.
show. And it's really the show that fucking like got him back on the map. Like nobody knew what the
Yeah.
hell happened to him until this show.
Mhm.
He's
Yeah,
not
I
bad.
really enjoy it. I got funny enough, the DVD set over here that has all of them. For me, I put it on A only because I don't think it ended well. Like it left. I don't think it ended as satisfactory as it could have. The last season or so was kind of meh. But a lot of the seasons before I thought was really good, and I didn't think it would work because I'm like, how do you make that into a TV show? But I thought they did a pretty valiant job, and I think Michael Hall's great. I mean, I like him as a person, but I do think he did a really good job on that show. And
I do too.
Yeah,
for me, it would be A, but
All right. I would agree with that.
I'd agree.
All right. Shit, the next one, fuck it. There ain't no sense even. Is this the original?
Yeah,
Fucking
it's
okay, listen. I think we can all agree. Anybody that's seen it, that fucking the ending of that show might be one of the worst endings that's ever been put on for a TV series ever. But
It's got the greatest comeback season for a show ever. That
yeah,
new season that they just did, I've said in the past, I think it's better than the original. That's just me though.
really.
Yeah, that's just me though. I might be alone in that, but I think people would at least agree that Resurrection is a top tier for sure.
a lot of people are agreeing with you on here. I haven't seen it. I need to watch it. I just don't ever think about it. But I can tell you, like the first at least 4 seasons of that show were amazing. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Did you
the
have
first,
a favorite villain? I know a lot of people talk about the villains in that.
the Trinity. I mean, that's to me the number one.
Yeah. Trying to think back through the seasons.
You had the ice truck one.
Yeah, Ice
You
Truck
had,
Killer. I hated the Skinner thing. and
Yeah,
didn't
the-
care about that. Season 5 with Johnny Lee Miller and Julia Stiles. Meh. Remember the Doomsday Cult in season 6 with Colin Hanks?
Yes, Colin Hanks is awful. That's
Okay, so season 7 I thought was actually pretty well done. Ray Stevenson as the Isaac Sirko character was outstanding. That's one of his best performances, in my opinion. I thought he was excellent. Saved that whole damn season, honestly.
And then they went to the thing where there's a brief period of time where Deb was wanting to fuck him or something crazy.
She had like
that.
mental. Yeah. I know what
Like,
you're talking about. Yeah.
What the hell? Like, who even thinks of that? Like,
Right.
all right. It's ass to me, though. We'll just move on.
Yeah.
We got to get through some of this shit. We're going to be here till fucking 3 o'clock in the morning if we don't. Erie, Indiana. That's an underrated show to this day, man. To me.
Very fun.
Very unique.
Yes.
I would put
that's a good
I would
word.
put at least B or A.
I'd say B.
I'd say B's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Meatloaf episode alone.
Evil?
Yeah, Mark told me about this.
Yeah, it's a show that is. So if you could picture, I'm trying to think of something to relate it to. Okay, so you know how in like John Carpenter's Vampires, for example, the church has like James Woods go out and like kill vampires and stuff.
Yeah.
So if you take that same premise, but you take away the vampires and replace it with demonic possessions and miracles and mysteries and all sorts of crazy shit like that, that's what this show is, where they have somebody who's studying to be a priest and he's a believer. Then you have a psychologist who's like a skeptic. And then there's another guy on the team who's sort of like in the middle, but he looks for the most possible, like the easiest answer to figure out what the problem is kind of guy. So that's the team. It's a fun show. It's not super fast paced. I would put it in probably it's decent, I would say.
All right.
I haven't finished all of the show. I've watched like the first 3 seasons or so, but it's got some really interesting concepts, some fun stuff going on in it.
That's the Exorcist show.
Holy shit, man! What in the fuck?
I didn't see it, but I mean, I knew you guys had something to say with Exorcist show.
Who gives a fuck?
Well, there you go.
Show.
So Fear itself.
To me, Fear itself was like a neutered version of Masters of Horror. That's the best way I can describe it. Like it was Masters of Horror, but it was on like network television, and it was picking up where that left off. It was not a good show. It just wasn't.
Okay.
It had a couple of good episodes, but like it was not anywhere near what Masters of War was.
No, definitely a step down. I mean, you go to like straight up network TV, you can't really get away with much. There were some okay episodes, but it's nothing special. So I'd probably put it in D.
D, yeah. D's, I'm fine with D. This is Fear?
Yeah, MTV's Fear.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
I forgot
yeah.
about that. I forgot about that show completely.
Nostalgia for me,
Ah.
just for nostalgia. It was just hilarious after Blair Witch. Let's do a game show. Well, not game, but it's like go to this haunted place, do these dares, and you win this money. So I have nothing but nostalgia, so I'm only based on nostalgia. So A for nostalgia. And all honesty, it probably be a lot lower. So wherever you put it, I don't care. But I just had to mention it because, yeah, after Blair Witch, MTV, I remember the Godsmack song.
Yep.
I'm not the one who's so
Voodoo.
far away. Yeah. So
I kind of agree with you on the nostalgia factor of it alone. Like, I'd completely, until you put that on, I forgot that show even fucking existed.
yeah.
But yeah. All right, I'm game. We'll put it up here. The Following, which to this day, Mark, I apologize. I've never watched that fucking show. Like, I know.
That's okay. I'm
I
sending
need to-
Rambo his copy, and
He hasn't sent it to me, so I couldn't watch it.
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon, I guess it's a star.
Yeah, we'll do like a deep dive on it sometime. So basically, Kevin Williamson created this and another show, which is on here. We'll get to that later. It's about a cult of serial killers where one guy who's like super charismatic, this enigmatic presence, and creates a following online. People join up, but they're all serial killers. And they create a big cult. So one guy's specialty is like, maybe he likes to skin people. Somebody likes this, somebody likes that. And they all end up like doing bidding for him. But the crux of the show and the way that it works really well is that all these people have real world jobs. So somebody might be a pilot, somebody might work in a prison, somebody might do this or do that, might work for the city, whatever. And they all sort of help him live his life sort of on the run kind of thing. So yeah, Kevin Bacon's FBI agent who's the head of a task force, and he's assigned with catching him and stopping the following.
I mean, yeah, you've described it to me before, and it sounds amazing. We need to get
That first season is so good. I mean, the music from Deftones to Dio to like, oh man, I love that first season a lot. So I mean, I put it in A. Definitely guilty pleasure. It's very fast paced. Somebody like dies or gets shot at, or there's explosions or fighting. Like there's something in like every episode, violence wise. It's always something going on. So I put it in A. That's just me though.
All right. So judging by the fact that neither one of us has watched it, we're going to put it in.
Yeah.
Is that Freaky Links? God
Yeah.
damn. That's
I probably put in W because I don't remember the show, but
okay. So from what I remember, it's kind of like
they have this
like,
website, and
yeah,
because of the website, they went to all these places to look for urban legends and stories.
kind of like a teen, or like not a teen, but like a young adult version of the X-Files or something.
Yeah.
Because they run this website. They go out and
Ethan Embry.
investigate paranormal activity and shit like that from this site.
Mhm.
I remember it being fairly decent though.
Okay, I haven't watched it since it came out, so I'll take your word for it.
Because it had like cryptids and conspiracy theories and shit like that in it. And like,
Yeah.
but it was more like, I don't know, 90s, early 2000s, maybe?
2000, year 2000.
Yeah. I put it at B.
Sure,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
go for it.
Okay. Right around the dawn of the internet era where people were finally like logging into AOL and shit.
Yeah,
Holy shit. Here's another one, man, that I fucking absolutely forgot existed. Forever Night with a K.
That's the one where a cop is a vampire.
Yes, man.
right.
This is really like bringing back some memories. I mean, as a concept, that's a goofy ass concept, really, but like, it wasn't that bad of a show.
Very much a product of its time and
Yeah,
like a
it's a-
90s
yeah.
type of show.
Yeah, that's a good description. Product of its time.
Like I said, not a bad show though.
Not especially
Yeah.
considering what the idea behind it is. Vampire cop. Like, I'd put it in B too.
Yeah, I would as well.
All right.
As long as you know it was of its time, so it's
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, Freddy's Nightmares. I watched this show when I was a kid, and it sucks. The quality of it sucks. The shows themselves suck. Freddy was barely ever in it. Like, they could only be bothered to get Robert Englund to come down about once every like 3 or 4 episodes. It looked like.
You could tell they probably shot all his shit at once too.
Why did it look so cheap? It looks like dirt cheap.
I don't know, man. It was just one of those. I guess they were just like, let's make something
They
quick.
Yeah, that's what they said on Never Sleep Again. Like they were just fucking around basically. They didn't it was something where like they had some money, they could use Robert Englund as Freddy, tell
Yeah.
some random stories and just fuck around.
You could tell though that they fucking didn't know what they were doing. They just slapped
Yeah.
a bunch of shit together.
They didn't
and-
care
No.
really. Yeah.
I mean, the few bits I've seen, I didn't mind the pilot by Toby Hooper.
That's like the best episode.
That's the
Yeah.
only one I didn't mind. So the rest, I would go D for damn.
I would go D too.
Yeah.
Just fucking
D for set
awful
the
show.
D.
We got a
did
super
get
chat.
super chat.
Yeah. Freddie says, I keep hearing reviews of the new Running Man movie that it's too bloated, the tone is uneven, and they did some kind of fake out in the end. I saw a couple of things online that said it sucked. That seems to be the general consensus from what I can
flop.
see. It is going to flop, I think.
And you're right. I mean, I get it. He wants to direct. His last film didn't do well. I hope he got paid well. And I don't give a fuck about Glenn Powell.
Yep.
Fuck Glenn Powell.
I don't know if I shared this one or not, though, but what are y'all's thoughts on America? Go
Yeah,
back.
I mentioned it. We
video.
did talk about it earlier in the stream.
Yeah.
If you want to go back, we did place it on here earlier.
Yeah.
All right. So what we got next? We've
Friday the
got
13th.
Friday the 13th series. Much better than Freddy's Nightmares. Much better. It had a really unique concept that I liked, which is, this shop that kept all of these cursed objects and like just, each one of them had a story behind it and they're going out investigating the stories. The redheaded chick, what was her name? Roby or something like that. She was like insanely hot. Red-headed chick for that time period, and it had the guy. Fuck, help me, Rambo. What was his
John
name?
D.
from-
LeMay.
Gandhi LeMay.
Yes,
Jason
yeah.
Dorval.
I mean, it was a really good show that had nothing at all to do with Friday the 13th.
Mhm.
That's why I can't say anything. I didn't give it a fair shot because I thought it was about Friday the 13th, and I saw an episode. I'm like, the hell is this? So I needed to give it a fair shot. But I was one of those guys. I'm like, the fuck? Why was this Friday the 13th? Where's Jason?
Right. Yeah.
Which-
That's what I did too.
So I need to give it a fair shot.
Yeah. I would put that show. I'd put that show at A, man.
Okay.
Honestly.
Really? Okay.
Cool.
But
Go
I mean,
for it.
I could see putting it at B. But
I'll put it in A. Why not?
I loved that show when I was a kid.
Cool.
Didn't really even like care about the connection between Jason and all that stuff.
Mark told me to put this Fringe.
Mhm.
I remember hearing about Fringe.
It's very much a love letter to X-Files. There's one episode where they're watching X-Files on TV. Like it's literally an X-Files episode playing on the TV. I mean, it's super polished. I mean, it's a J.J. Abrams produced show.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Not Jar Jar Abrams.
Yeah, that guy. You've got like a guy who's a genius in pretty much all things when it comes to fringe science, and an FBI agent, and then the son of that guy, and they form a team and they investigate a whole bunch of different kind of stuff. It definitely leans more into science fiction than horror, although there are some horror episodes in it. Let me see. I think it went for like 5 seasons. Definitely the last season is way more sci-fi. I don't know. Neither of you guys seen anything for it?
No.
No.
No? Okay.
So where would we put it?
A lot of people say it sucks, though, Mark. Like, that seems to be.
They don't like the they don't
That's
like
Mark's
the lens
fault.
flare. That's what it
March
is.
fall, he picked this.
Jesus.
I put it at it's decent.
All right.
So C.
What the fuck is this?
G versus
versus
E,
Z.
also known as Good versus Evil. This was a show from 1998 that again only lasted 2 seasons. It was on the USA Network season 1, then it went season 2 on Sci-Fi. Yeah, Clayton Rohner, who was in April Fool's Day and Destroyer, and he's been just one of the guys.
The Relic.
He was a guy, the Relic. He was a guy who got killed, and then this guy Richard Brooks, who was Peter Bird's football buddy in Shocker. They are part of this organization, and they go after figures that are Steve from hell. And Richard Brooks says he was killed in the 70s. He's always pretended to be like Shaft. He's got the afro and everything. So it's like a buddy cop sci-fi horror show that's trying to be a bit like a Pulp Fiction type of dialogue and attitude. Marshall Bell, the coach from Elm Street 2, he was one of the bosses. The first season was interesting. The second kind of slipped up, and then they ended it before it could really get it going. As of right now, I would give it at least for me a B, just because it was an interesting concept. But yeah, it was called G versus E. That was Good versus Evil, and I have a couple fond memories about it. Because it was trying to be a bit different. It was like a little bit of blaxploitation, a little bit of spy, a little bit of horror, a lot of combination. It's like a much better version of that Ryan Reynolds movie, R.I.P.D. If R.I.P.D. was half worth the shit. But I would give it at least
All right.
B.
We'll put her in B then, boys.
And some people in the chat liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Let me. Oh, go
seeing
ahead.
it
Mark.
during wrestling, like the ads for it. It's somewhat nostalgic, at least for that first season, but I never did see the second season.
We got a Sticky Fingers fan over here with JJ's Wild Music. It's in that fucking category because who gives a fuck about Sticky Fingers?
Mark did. He watched every episode.
It's not that Blade. If you think it's like Wesley Snipes. Hannibal. Let me tell you about Hannibal from my perspective, though. Every time I see that, what's his name, Mads Mikkelsen or whatever his name is.
Yeah, you're right,
Mhm.
Mads Mikkelsen.
He just bums me the fuck out. I don't know why. I tried to watch that Pusher trilogy, and he's in that in like the second one, I think. And I'm just like,
Is it just the face he makes, or
It's just I hate that fucking guy. He's acting his goofy fucking head. Like I don't care. So I could never watch that show. Plus, like as you can see, like I'm a huge Silence of the Lambs fan, and like Anthony, like I don't give a fuck about the Michael Mann shit. I don't give a fuck about this. Like I just have a very narrow. Like I just want Anthony Hopkins. I don't give a fuck. So that's just how I am. So you guys can go on.
I
this one.
didn't watch it, so I couldn't give a fuck.
It is a departure.
Sucks, Nicholson.
Jesus Nicholson. Jesus Christ. That's fucking
That's comment of the night right there.
rough.
Yeah, it's not Hopkins at all. It's going for something different. There are some elements of it that I kind of dig, but where I would rank it, mm, maybe C.
All right. Rambo had to go take a shit. Give him a minute. If I can, we'll do C. What is Harper's Island?
Oh, so that's a show that
It's
was
another one that's
supposed-
Mark's fault.
Yeah,
Okay.
He totally put it on there.
I'm putting it right there. We don't have time for his shit, Mark. You're fucking horse shit. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead and tell us about it.
It's a show that was originally supposed to be, each season was going to be something different. And it originally, this season right here is basically one long slasher movie. So it's 13 episodes. I think each episode is like an hour. So you start out with a bunch of characters that used to live on an island. They are going back to the island for a big wedding. So you have the bride and groom, of course, and then all their friends on both sides, and then the parents who are rich. So somewhere in there, you have a possible serial killer, because they think that it's a serial killer that was once apparently may or may not have been killed on the island, and he might be back, or it could be somebody in the wedding. So it's, I want to say maybe like a body count of like at least 2 to 3 people like every other episode. There's a million characters, but somehow they make it work. I like the show a lot. It's tier wise, let me see. I'd probably say B.
We're running out of shit on B, boys. Hold on.
Yeah.
Is that The Haunting of Hill House?
Haunting of Hill House, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was a good show, man. Or a good series, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Haven't seen it, but I knew you guys talked about it. You guys were big fans, so I figured you'd have a few words to say about it.
First of all, I love that actress, but I can't think of her fucking name. What's her name? Mark, do you know?
From Haunting of Hill House?
Yeah.
Kate Siegel? Or
Yes.
Carla Gugino?
Carla Gugino. Carla Gucciani.
Carla Gugino.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Yeah,
You know, I didn't like blow my load all over it like everybody else did at the time, because some people were like, it's the greatest fucking thing you've ever seen. Like
Yeah, it's not hygienic.
you'll come out your fucking mouth. But I did think it was interesting, atmospheric, good show, if decent enough.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Cool.
A, I would say. Mark.
Sure. Why not?
God damn.
I'm shocked anybody in the comments, like, you guys have actually seen Harper's Island. I'm shocked. I thought I was the only one that knew about it.
This one right here is going into the F category because fucking Eli Roth had something to do with it. I don't want to hear nothing
What is
else
that?
about
I knew
it.
it. Hemlock Grove.
Oh,
Mark told me to
fucking-
put that for that
Fuck
reason.
you, Mark. I don't want to hear nothing about it. So next up
Hitchhiker.
is
And-
the Hitchhiker. The only good thing about that show, and the only thing I can remember about that show is the opening. I can't remember a single fucking episode of that show. I just remember that opening. The opening alone should probably be an A. But
Yeah, I don't remember much about the show either, so I was seeing if anyone else did. Because it's an anthology show that did run quite a bit through cable and reruns. So I figured maybe some people would have some nostalgia for it, but
yeah, I have fond memories of it. I think years and years ago, before Blu-ray was even a thing, they were doing volumes of it on DVD. They never did like a complete box set of all of it, but they would do volumes where they'd pick like select episodes and like just put them out. Trying to think where to rank it.
I don't remember it being particularly good, even back then.
Yeah, maybe C.
Yeah,
Maybe. I can't remember enough about it, honestly.
Oh boy, somebody fucking threw. I know what you did last summer.
That
took
was
your
Rambo.
shadow.
Put that on there.
Good job, Rambo.
Because it was a TV show, and we know
This
it's
is true.
F without even seeing it.
This is true.
It.
Um,
I'll never watch it. I'll never fucking watch it.
It
Um,
might be good. You never know.
it needs to die. A
I
horrible
mean,
death.
I just didn't see it, don't remember it, but you put on F. I don't care because we
Nah,
know it'd
put
be
it in
F
F.
anyway.
It would be F, but it didn't say
I
that.
can't even see what that is.
What is this?
In Search of.
Oh
Leonard
fuck, with
Nimoy.
Leonard Nimoy. Oh,
Yeah.
that's S tier, man.
Yeah.
That's like old school S tier.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like that had to be one of the first series where they did like cryptids and shit like that and fucking, weird kind of things. It's a great show. Yeah, CK and I are always talking about that show.
Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta see something real quick. Bear with me.
Okay.
Oh shit, okay. I did see the first episode. Okay, but I know we did it somewhere in F. I forgot I reviewed it. So yeah, put it on F. Fuck that shit.
Wait, did you say put it in F?
Yeah. I know we did last summer.
Oh yeah. Okay, I got no problem with that.
No, that one. In Search of it's S, yes. Did you have
Yeah.
a favorite episode you remember in Search of?
Oh no. I mean, I can't remember a whole lot of the episodes now because it's been years since I've seen that show. I just remember like that being the very first like kind of unsolved mysteries esque, but with like, Bigfoots and shit like that in it.
Mhm. I forgot all about that
Mhm.
that list at the bottom. The ranking for don't remember. Could have put a couple in there.
Yeah.
That's don't matter. But in Search of is a classic. I mean, that was a staple for a lot of people back in the day, and it just had a good atmosphere to it. Leonard Nimoy, great choice for a host. So, have to put an S.
UFOs, Bigfoot, the Loch Ness monster.
Exactly.
There we go. Okay. Fuck.
DB Cooper.
What happened?
What the fuck did I just do?
Well, we saw a Wikipedia page, and then.
Yeah. I think I fucked it up.
But Mark, did you see
I-
in Search of?
Yeah, I remember it vaguely. Don't tell me you lost. Okay.
No, I
I
didn't.
was
lose.
thinking like
That would be
we
fucking
rank
awful
everything.
if I lost like every ranking. We'd just be like, I'd just be like, all right, we got to end the fucking show at this point.
Exactly.
Okay, let's see. So that will go into S. If I can get it up here.
Yeah.
And then you've got
Kolchak, the Night Stalker.
holy shit, yeah. So
I mean-
yeah, that's like the precursor to X Files. That's like
Yeah.
what can you say about that show, man? Like Darren McGavin is outstanding in that fucking show. He's
Mhm.
outstanding in pretty much everything he does, but like that show in particular.
S tier for me. It's one of my favorite shows. I love that show. I love pretty much every episode. The werewolf on the cruise ship, anything that took place in the tunnels. I love that it was a monster per episode. I know that
Yeah.
kind of what killed it because there's no ongoing like
You can only do that
backstory.
for so long, yeah.
But
Right.
I love for what it is, and I could watch that right now and enjoy it. I love for me it's S tier.
Yeah, I think it's got to be. Okay. Now we're really getting into like some shit now. I mean, not shit, but like in some real shit. But this next one, I'm sure Rambo's going to mark out about The Last of Us.
I didn't see it, but I know Mark loves it.
I do not. I do not.
hope
love
not.
The Last of Us.
It's Pedro Pascal, so the fucking
Yeah.
he sucks.
Yeah.
Belle Ramsey or whatever her name is.
The
What's her
troll
fucking name?
looks like a gnome.
Fucking okay. So I'm gonna be like really transparent here. Like I really enjoyed the first episode of that show. I thought it was great. The energy and everything behind it was great. The idea. And then it like slowly descends like after that. And the more that she's in that show, the worse that show gets. And by the time you got Pedro Pascal being dead, it's like you're fucked at that point because she can't carry that show. She can't, like, she's not a good actress for one. And they've got all that socio-political bullshit in there, like about, what is that? I'm the father or something like that.
Right. Yeah.
Fucked up. Like nobody cares.
Yeah. I thought season 1 was pretty overrated. Shit. Fuck. I'm trying to think where to put it. Maybe C.
She looks like a foot.
Where would you put it?
Where would I
D?
rank it? D, probably, yeah.
I'm fine with C or D, either one.
Overall, I would probably rank it at D.
Yeah, great game.
Or- yeah, the
Excellent
game is a
cooking
whole
show
different
and-
story. The game would be S
The
tier.
show looked like crap.
I'm really trying to figure out on this next one, Masters of
Masters
War,
of
'cause
War.
I've got like a lot of nostalgia for this show, but
Me
I
too.
also realized that some of those episodes were not good.
This is true.
But the ones that were good were really, really good. So it's weird because when they were doing it and they could have free reign and like Takashi Miike was doing all that shit, like crazy imprint stuff, and Carpenter was doing cigarette burns, and I think the good outweigh the bad in that show. I would probably rank that at A tier. I probably wouldn't go S tier, but I would probably rank it at A tier.
Go for it.
Yeah. The Landis episode, Family, I think it's in season 2, is always a standout one. I like both the Argento episodes.
Pelts and what's the other one?
Jennifer.
Jennifer, yeah.
Yeah. Man, the bad episodes are so bad, though. It kind of weighs down the show a little bit.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. But I mean, I can sit here and like remember the episodes though. That's the thing. Like I can remember at least 5 good episodes, like right off the top of my head. There's not a lot of these
Yeah.
shows I can really do that with. So
I'd put it in B. I'm super nostalgic for it, but yeah, I'd say B, just to be really honest.
Rambo.
Haven't watched in a while, but put it in A.
All right, I go with what Rambo says.
Because Mark said B.
Okay.
And Mark has got to be responsible for this one. Millennium, the Lance
Yes.
Henriksen.
I love that.
Oh, really?
show. If it was the first season, I would put an S tier. I like the second,
Agreed.
third season, but they kind of dropped the ball, so I would put it in A.
Agree 100%.
It's 3 seasons. Lance Henriksen's fantastic. That first season is amazing, which is how dark and bloody and brutal,
Yes.
even more so than X-Files. It was doing stuff TV never usually did. I wish
They
the whole
went
3
as
seasons
dark.
was that first season.
Me too. Me too, 100%. They went as dark as you could possibly go. I mean, it's like 7, but way darker. Like, that's what I always use. It's like the barometer I use to gauge it off of. It's like if 7 was even darker than what that movie is. Like, if you could go
Like 7, the
darker than
TV
that.
show, is what the first season.
Yeah.
So what
But
do you
yes.
guys think?
Season 2 and 3, they definitely dropped the ball. I'd put it in A.
Needs a Blu-ray.
Listen,
Yes. It's a 4K.
this is one of my favorite shows that's come out in the last like 10 years, to be honest. Like Mindhunter with
Oh, yeah.
fucking every person that played a serial killer in that show was basically spot on. Like the dude that played Kemper was amazing. The
Mhm.
one that played Manson was amazing. the BT Cat Dennis Rader one was every one of them. That show should have gone on for years. And
Yes.
because of whatever bullshit that happened with Fincher and all that stuff, and I don't know what all went down with it, it didn't, but it was like one of the best, most interesting shows to be on at that time period. I would put that in S tier. And it only had like what, 2 seasons?
Yeah, I would too. Did he was it a pay dispute or was it creative or like what? Because that's one of the best things I think he's done. So I don't know what happened there.
The guy that played the one, well, both of them really, both the FBI agents, but the one that had the flat top and like smoked constantly,
Yeah.
I cannot remember. He was outstanding in that show, man.
Yeah.
Like just amazing. I mean, acting in that show was great. I'm putting it at S. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Monsters. You remember the intro for that back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Does anyone remember the show? Though?
I don't remember a fucking episode. I just remember the intro.
That's the main thing that comes to mind when I think
Yeah.
about it.
I don't remember. Like I should have gone back and watched like some of these episodes, but I didn't.
Hmm.
I don't remember it.
Well,
I know I
I
watched it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It just didn't stick with me.
guess we could put it in don't remember at the bottom.
That's true. That's
People in the
weird.
chat liked it. That's cool.
The Munsters. Munsters is S tier to me, man. The Munsters might be the best older horror-based TV show to ever come out.
Yeah, I definitely put it above Adam's Family. Fred Gwynn,
Fuck yeah.
especially, is Herman Munster.
That's the reason to watch. That was always the reason I wanted to watch. I loved him as Herman Munster.
Yep. He was just incredibly talented actor. Did that you can tell if you watch the Munsters film that Rob Zombie did, like how hard that role was.
Yeah.
Because you got to be a particular type of actor to pull that off. But also the supporting cast, though, like Grandpa and Lily and all of them, like it's just a great show.
Yeah,
Mhm.
fun characters. So I have no problems putting it up there. S.
I think I got to do it just for the history of it, how much it influenced
course.
everyone.
Nightmare Cafe.
Nightmare Cafe with Robert Englund.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ, man, I forgot all about that shit too.
Yeah, Wes Craven helped create it. There was only 6 episodes. So I don't even know how many people would remember it, but it tried to be Twilight Zone type.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I don't remember anything about it other than the advertisement.
Yeah, it's very faded in my memory. I mean, I don't even know if it's available to watch on anything. I'd love to go back and check it out. I do remember the actual cafe or whatever. Like, it had some cool atmosphere from what I remember, but again, it's so long, so you'd probably have to put it in don't remember.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's on YouTube.
Oh, it is? Okay, cool.
Night
Is there only 6
Gallery.
episodes?
Night Gallery is S tier, man. Night Gallery is just a continuation of the Twilight Zone.
Mhm.
Pretty
looks
much. Yeah.
Fucking insanely good.
Hmm.
I don't even. There's no discussion in that to me. Really.
I would agree.
Is there a certain episode that sticks out for you, or no?
God, like, no. I mean, not off the top of my head, but like,
Right.
just the show itself, I remember being like the same quality as like the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm gonna sneeze.
Gesundheit.
Ugh.
Bless you.
What the hell is this?
Night Stalker. That's
Stalker?
when they rebooted Kolchak with Stuart Townsend from Queens of the Damned and Gabrielle Union.
Oh
Nope.
God.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, you're right.
Tally.
The Outer Limits is one of those shows that I've always heard people talk about, but like I never really watched. I just didn't. I don't know.
Same.
I've seen a few episodes from it. and it got to the point where like I couldn't tell like what season I was on or whatever. So from what I remember of it, I'd put it in B, if not A. I just wish I could remember more about that one. That's another one I'd love to revisit.
We're either going to put it in don't remember it or B.
I'd say B. What I remember is pretty good.
And that was in the 80s Outer Limits.
I don't remember that shit at all.
Yeah,
I'm not positive I ever
don't
watched
remember
it.
it. I put it at the bottom.
What's that?
What the
Penny
fuck?
Dreadful. That's the one you told me to put on.
Oh yeah. I love the show. I'd put it in A. So it
Josh
takes place
Hartnett is in it.
Yes, he's the lead
Josh
character. It takes place in like Victoria era of London in like the late 1800s.
God damn.
And he so if you think about all the classic characters like Frankenstein's monster, Dorian Gray, shit like that, like they all have roles within the show. But it's not like they just show up for one episode and hey, Frankenstein's monster just killed somebody. No, like they're a part of the show. Somehow it all works. I love the production design of that show, the costumes, everything is top tier. There's some crazy gore effects. Everything about it, I think, is top tier. It's probably one of the most underrated shows of the 2010s. I think it came out 2014, lasted about 3 seasons, very well written, great show.
I put it in F. I'm just kidding. Like, big killers to do it.
Hilarious.
There's so much damn nudity in that show. It's insane.
Well, hell, we got to put it up here somewhere. Where you want to put it, Mark?
Oh, A.
All right,
A tier for sure.
I don't know what.
This is Poltergeist, the TV show.
Who
Poltergeist:
gives
The
a
Legacy.
fuck?
Yeah, it wasn't great. From the name, people might think it's got to do with the movies. It really has nothing to do with that.
I don't give a fuck what anyone says. This is S tier. Steer Tactics or Shadow.
Look, dude, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Like that show back in the day, everybody watched that show. Everybody loved that show. It was just funny. Like, it's a great concept.
Tier. That first season, especially S tier.
I
Give
agree.
a fuck what anyone says.
Hold on. All right.
Scream, the TV
God
show.
damn it.
Shit.
Fuck that shit. I
Yeah.
hate that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where
That's one of the worst shows. And then what is this?
Mark told me about this. It was a show called Slasher.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, it's pretty much what the title suggests. It would take me way too long to go into detail of each episode, but it's what it looks like it is. It's a show about slash. Put it in
F.
let's see.
Everything
No,
says
that was covered.
F tier.
I put it in B. It's decent.
All right.
There's some really good episodes.
Sleepwalkers.
For me, I put it in haven't seen it. I only put it on there just in case anyone else had seen it. Long story short, researchers enter dreams to deal with their problems. Naomi Watts is in it. Bruce Greenwood. It was on NBC for 1 season. 1 episode, they go after, they're in the mind of a serial killer that's dying. So I just put it on. For me, haven't seen it, but for those, I was just seeing if anyone else had seen it.
All right. I haven't seen that. The Stand. I fucking hate that show.
That's why I put it on
hated
there
it.
because I wanted to hear you rant on it.
Listen, the original Mick Garris one is the best thing that Mick Garris ever did, in my opinion. And it's also like one of the best TV movies like that. It has one of the best intros, like where they're scanning around the lab while Don't Fear the Reaper's playing and all that. And that show, that rebooted whatever fucking piece of shit, awful, nightmarish hellscapes that was, can suck me sideways. I don't even want to fucking ever see that again.
Good. I've never seen it. Mark told me about Stalker.
Yes, that's the other Kevin Williamson show. Lasted one season, had a world of potential. It's, it gives you the facts of like how many people get stalked, whatever, many times a year, like 50 million people in the US get stalked, whatever. So there's a task force dedicated to dealing with all those types of stalking cases. And there's some pretty good episodes, some that are just average, but I would say you could probably put it in B.
Bart did notice.
I already put it in F here, Mark. That's fucking.
I wasn't even paying. I was looking at the chat.
All right. What we got here?
The Strain. Mark told me about this. The Strain.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. It's a show where you have a guy who's running the New York CDC, and he comes across a plane with a ton of dead bodies in it. So they're trying to figure out what happened on it. Turns out it's a vampire. He starts to shred like what's considered a virus. That virus becomes like sort of like the pandemic. I know you'd hate it because it's Guillermo del Toro's show.
Oh fuck! No, look here. It's staying in F. It's staying right there. We ain't moving it.
But for people that like the look of something like Blade 2, it very much has that look by the time you get to like season 2 and season 3. There's a lot of
whimsical fantasy bullshit. That's what it's gonna be.
Jackson Jack. And Mark, we're watching all these F tier shows. He made more time for
Damn,
YouTube videos.
jeez, buddy.
that's fucking
Look.
rough.
I
Stranger
got plenty
Things.
of time to do stuff. All right.
Fuck that shit.
Oh god, this is gonna be interesting. Stranger Things.
F.
I
Rambo.
yeah,
I
I
would
bet.
expect nothing less than that.
The first season was decent. The rest can kiss my ass.
Have you seen season 3, season 4, or?
Yeah, and then kiss my ass.
Oh, I didn't know you watched all the seasons. Okay.
I watched enough.
What is it? The trailer or like?
Every
That's right.
every episode is like
season.
90 minutes long. I don't have time to watch 8 hours for one episode.
The first 2 seasons and the season before, what would it be? What was the season before the last one? Would that be season 4?
Season 3.
Season 3?
Yeah. The last one was 4.
I don't know, man. I really like the show. I can't lie.
Me too.
Like, I think it's got a great mythology, a great narrative. It's got some good actors and some decent kid actors that aren't annoying. But now everybody's 25, 30 years old. So I don't know what the fuck, they're going to do now. So whatever. But back in the season 1, when it was actually kids and, he
Mhm.
got sucked into the upside down and all that, that was really unique and cool for the time.
Yeah.
So I guess based on the first and third seasons, I would probably put this show in A.
I'd put it in A.
Rambo put it in F. So
Yeah. Put it wherever you want. Fuck that show.
put up your ass.
That's what the A stands for, ass.
That's right. Supernatural. Don't get me started on this fucking show, man.
That's why I put it on there. I wanted the D
Don't.
started.
Do not, because let me tell you something. Savannah loves this fucking show. I think every black woman in their 30s loves this fucking show because Jensen Ackles' old fucking ass or whoever else is in it. I can't stand Supernatural. I can't. It's like an Abercrombie and Fitch ad with fucking running around, whatever, chasing ghosts and shit and demons and fucking blowing each other. I don't care.
That's what they're doing.
Blowing each other.
I saw one episode. I liked it, but I've only seen one episode. So you're more of the expert.
Unfortunately, I've had to watch multiple episodes of this show, and like it's not. And I'm not the core targeted audience for this show. The target
Mhm.
audience for this show is like 30, 40-year-old women.
Does
That's-
she know you don't like it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm very vocal about that fact. Yeah.
So where would you put it?
I'd put it at like F, honestly, for me. Maybe D because like the soundtrack, like that's probably the best part of it. Like it's got like a classic rock soundtrack all the way through the show. I don't know, man. That fucking
Go
show.
for it.
All right.
I'll trust your judgment.
Tales from the Crypt is S tier. There ain't no
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking
S.
look. It out of all these shows, let's see what's in S tier.
Watch Nights.
What is it?
No, you said what? Let's look at S tier. I'm like Baywatch Nights is an S.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Baywatch Nights got to be in it.
Yeah. S
Out of
tier,
all
absolutely.
those shows, I think Tales from the Crypt might be my favorite.
Yeah,
Out of
me
everything we
too.
got up there. So
Same
yeah.
here.
And what we could sit here and pick favorite episodes because there's a ton of them.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
and we've talked about it before actually. Like, I like the Christmas episode, of course, the one with the vulture in it. I like I even like the Schwarzenegger one with the switch and all that stuff. Jesus Christ. The one with Tim Curry, The Death of Some Salesman. I think that one's great.
The
There's just
Bobcat Goldthwait one that's like basket case.
there's so many good ones though, man.
Yeah.
I need to see the Vulture one.
The vulture one's really cool because it's like this cop handcuffs this guy, and I think if I remember,
He's
his name,
handcuffed to a dead body, I
to a
think.
dead body, yeah. And that's what it is. He kills the cop, right? And he's still handcuffed to the cop or something like that.
Something like
And
that.
he's like dragging his body through the desert, and this vulture is like attacking him all throughout. So it's basically him trying to get away from this fucking vulture before it kills him.
Nice.
That's really cool.
So yeah, absolutely S tier.
Yep.
And then Tales from the Dark Side. Now, Tales from the Dark Side, I want to put that in S tier so bad. But if I'm being honest, like there was a lot of bad episodes of Tales from the Dark Side.
Hmm.
But it has that look, it has that Romero look of that time period too, though.
Hmm.
Sally, I've not seen much of the show. I'll have to give it at least a look one day.
It has some really good episodes. I'm never going to remember the names of them, but it's like the one that Savini did with the little like creature in the closet.
Okay, I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
It has the one with the vampire. Patrick Kilpatrick is like a vampire, or gets turned
Yeah.
into a vampire, and like has to fight the other. The first episode, the haunted house episode, is my favorite. So this day, where the kid has to go through the haunted house to get like a deed to his parents' house back.
Mhm.
It's a great.
Cool.
Probably C.
What'd you say?
C, probably.
Did you say C? Okay.
Wow,
Yeah.
that low?
Bullshit, Mark. I ain't putting it in C. Think I'm crazy? It's gonna go in at least A.
There you go.
The Tremors TV show. I don't think I've ever seen that.
D.
Just straight off the bat. Okay.
I've seen it, and I'm a Tremors fan. There's no reason they need to be a TV show. They ran out of ideas. They stopped being about the Grab Boys, and it was Christopher Lloyd, part of this like experiment gone awry. And then it's like they knew you can't make a show of just worms under the ground, so they like try to add all these other different monsters and evil scientists, and then Christopher Lloyd. And the first 2 episodes were fine, but it ran out of steam by the time the season ended, and it was a stupid idea.
So let me guess. Michael Gross is the star of this TV show.
Yes,
Of
Mhm.
course.
he is.
I've never seen it, but I can figure that out.
He don't even
He-
like
he's
it.
good. It's just the show. That concept was never going to work as a TV show, and it showed.
We got some interesting ones left here, man. There's pretty much all these in one way or another are going to be really fun to talk about. I don't think we've ever talked about this. True
Yeah,
Blood.
I've never seen it, but
Mhm.
March said you're a big fan of it.
Mhm.
I used to love that show when it
Mhm.
first came out. Thought it was really good.
Where did it fall off for you?
Oh God. You know where they had the politician shit? Whatever season that was in, where they had like the the politician that was a vampire,
Hmm.
or like
Was it when they started having like the round table thing where they were all at
Yes.
the that's season
Yes.
5.
that's where it started to fucking fall off for me. Like that's when I stopped kind of watching it. Up to that point, though, I thought it was a fairly decent show.
Yeah.
And it had, what's her name, who to this day might be the single hottest woman I've ever seen on television, Deborah Ann
Deborah
Moore or
Ann
something.
Oh my god.
Shh,
You almost
Jesus.
feel bad for because I don't think she was like 17 or 18, but that's like her character. And she's a
Yeah.
vampire, so she stays that age the whole show.
See, I never saw this. Giselle look like Twilight.
Oh no, it's definitely not Twilight.
Okay,
Not even close.
so I like a soap opera.
I mean, there's a romance element because the lead character is in love with a vampire, and that kind of kickstarts all the shit that happens later. But I mean,
So when a lead is involved with a vampire, it's not Twilight.
No, it's way
No.
like gorier and
it's way more violent.
more nudity. And, like, there's
Listen,
nudity
people
in
don't
some-
get their dicks ripped off in Twilight, okay? Like that's what happens in this show. There's a ton of crazy
That
fucking
fucking movie would
violent
be.
shit.
I would watch that movie over and over if like ever got his dick ripped off.
Yeah,
that was just
there's-
a part of it.
There's so many great practical gore sequences in that show. It's where would you rank it though overall? Because you
I-
said you liked it up until a certain point, but
Yeah, at this point though, like looking back on it, I would probably rank it at B or C. I don't know
Hmm.
which one.
I'd put it in B. It's
Yeah.
decent.
Okay. We got a ton of shit in B. The Twilight Zone, are you shitting me? Is that the original one?
Yeah,
Oh, fuck me, man. You know it's going to be an S tier.
yeah.
It's got to be.
But would you say you like Tales from the Crypt more?
Yes, but that's because it's just my version of
Yeah.
Twilight Zone. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
it's just my generation's Twilight Zone or whatever you want to say.
Is there an episode that sticks out for Twilight Zone, the original?
The 30,000 feet one with William Shatner.
Yes.
The Man Who Was Death with Robert Redford. It's a great episode.
Mhm.
I gotta see that one. I haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen that? Well, that's fucking
The Deaf one, no.
Death.
Oh, Death.
Yeah,
Robert Redford.
Robert Redford's in it. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta see that one.
I think it might be one of his first roles, actually.
Okay.
Then there's the one, what the hell's the name of it, where their faces like they take the mask off, but their faces are actually like that.
Yeah, I know
can't
what you
think of the
mean.
name of it. What else? The Not Enough Time episode with Burgess Meredith, where he's a librarian and breaks his glass and all that shit.
That's what I was gonna say. The one with the glasses. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one I always remember.
I can think. Yeah, those are the main ones I can think of. What is the next one on here, Emma?
So there's the 80s Twilight Zone, there's the
Ah.
reboot with Forrest Whitaker, and then the Jordan Peele one.
I see. I don't remember any of these, but I guarantee you that the fucking Jordan Peele one is fucking shit. So
Yeah, I just put it there. I guarantee it.
Forrest Whitaker's old lazy-eyed ass gonna come in and teach us about it.
Don't remember it for me.
Yeah, I don't either.
I do remember some of it. It wasn't great. Yeah, probably put it in D.
Okay.
Damn.
What
The
about the 80s?
80s, I would put at least B.
Yeah, the 80s one isn't bad.
Like Wes Craven did an episode with Bruce Willis, and there's some good like star power through that.
All right. Twin Peaks. Now you know that I'm going to have a huge boner for this show. Just going into it, I think it's like an incredibly influential show that, and I don't think that anybody ever did another TV show like that. As a matter of fact, it's another huge influence on the X-Files too. But it was so fucking out there and surreal and darkly kind of humorous. I don't think anything else is like it. I would put it in S tier. If it was me.
Yeah, I would probably say the same. Catching up on it like after the fact, I wasn't watching it at the time when it was on, but I do appreciate it. Yeah, it's you can't recreate that kind of atmosphere and even that kind of TV show. That's definitely a Lynch only kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm fine with it being there.
All right. And then you've got The Walking Dead, dude. If ever there was a show that I have a love-hate relationship with, it would be The Walking Dead. The first season is outstanding in my opinion. And then from about season 3 on, it fucking like shits the bed so bad that by the end of it, they had 15 different spinoffs and nobody watches any of them. It's like it died like such a sudden death that it was almost like it never existed. And it ruined conventions too.
Mhm.
So for all those reasons, I would put it at a C for me.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that. I didn't even like the first season, so I didn't care to watch the others.
Fucking goofy shit they started doing at the end of it.
Like, what kind of goofy shit?
Well, they had this band of people that were called, I think they're called like the Whisperers or something like that. Something stupid. Led by this bald headed woman, and they would like walk around with zombies and just kind of whisper to them. And then
Why?
they gain some sort of ability to kind of like control them or something. It was like some weird
Did you whisper?
psychic ability like with them, or they could lead them around and shit. And it just got so goofy. Like it went from being a show rooted in like, you know, real like reality, that shit that would happen during an apocalypse and things like that, to just supernatural horseshitty nonsense, goofy, just fucking goofy. And what it also did was towards the end of the seasons, they started breaking off each show into like 3 or 4 different things during the show. So you'd follow these 2 people, then you'd follow these 2 people, and then the next episode you'd follow 2 other people, and then 2 other people within the same episode, to where like you didn't give a fuck about any of it. Like they spread it out so far and tried to make it like, you know, something for everybody that it just nobody cared.
So yeah, they did a Wolf Creek TV show, which I never knew, but
Speaking of nobody caring,
I never
Honestly,
knew
You'd say that.
honestly to God, who gives a fuck?
that. Of
we
course, X-Files.
we end on the X-Files, which is the best show on this whole fucking list to me. It's the
Yeah,
best show.
that's
It's
what I
my
would say.
favorite TV show. So
Yeah.
Despite the last few seasons, it's got to go in S tier. And for those, we did do every season on the channel, on Dead Pit. Check them out. We went detailed into each season.
That's right.
where the hell did it go? I lost it on there somewhere.
It's in the D.
It's in the D. I hate that when it gets in the D.
So if you had a favorite episode of X-Files, if you had to pick one,
Fuck.
That's too difficult.
it's typical. I'll go with Home.
I love Home. It would be up there for me. Man, there's so many good episodes. So there's like Bad Blood is one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
God. Dreamland. I always like Dreamland.
Yeah.
I always like Tombs.
Tombs is great.
Fucking
Beyond the Sea is a favorite.
The
Brad Dourif.
Sea. I always liked Irresistible.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know which fucking
It's
one.
too, I know I can't do it. I can't pick a favorite.
Like
too
they're
many to
good. They're the episode. Here's the good thing about the X-Files. Whatever you were looking for, like they had an episode in terms of like the tone. So like if you wanted like, you know, comedy mixed with that kind of, they had that. If you wanted like deadly serious serial killer shit, they had that. If you wanted like cryptid mythology or like, you know, Bigfoot, Loch Ness monster kind of shit, they had that. If you wanted like mythology stuff about conspiracy theories, they had that. They're just all great in different ways.
Yeah, if you wanted killer cats, they had that.
Yeah. If you wanted a fast food employee that turned into some sort of weird, like fucking demon hybrid and ate people, like you had that too.
Yeah, that April O'Neil in it. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Detour, that was an episode I liked. Detour.
Detour is
Going in
great.
the woods.
Killer
Pusher.
mushrooms, Pusher.
What was the one where
Cerulean Blue?
you find out they were underground and there's like hallucinations?
That was Detour, wasn't it?
There was Detour. Okay, I want to make sure.
Wait, no.
Well, no, what was wasn't it the creatures that blend into the trees? Detour.
That's Detour, yeah.
I thought that was Detour. Was the one where they like were just stuck there, but that was because they had like they were in the mushroom field or whatever. So what is that one?
A mushroom field?
Well, they
the
were
one
like
that, they go back and Mitch Pileggi, they think they're talking to them, but they realize it's not real, and you find out
they're having
underground.
hallucinations because they're in some sort of mushroom shit or something like that.
Mushroom shit.
I'll look it up. Don't worry. Field Trip.
Field Trip.
That was the mushroom one. Field Trip.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, when they're underground and it's like the yellow slime.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You threw me off with the mushrooms.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
sure.
I don't
That's
know what they
season
are.
6. Yeah.
It's like taking mushrooms.
Right. Yeah.
So I didn't know what the hell it was, but, but yeah, a lot of good ones.
I'm trying to think like too like the mythology ones that were really good. I mean, Musings of a Cigarette Smoking Man is one of my favorites.
Yes.
So you can watch, like, for me, when I do it, I just skip the mythology because it became such a train wreck.
I
mean,
do
it doesn't matter.
towards the later seasons, but I don't like in the beginning couple of
Okay.
seasons. Yeah.
Mm.
But you're right, the later shit is just so stupid when Martina Navratilova comes into it.
Yeah.
What's her name?
No, I mean, there's the early mythology stuff is just so
Covarrubias.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, Marita Covarrubias. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark's favorite.
Oh, but Dwayne Barry with Railsback.
Dwayne Barry's outstanding. Yeah.
Fucking
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Jose Chung's from Outer Space with Jesse the Body's like the Man in Black or whatever. It's so killer.
Right.
And Al's Trebek.
Mhm.
He is in that.
Anyway, so that's the list though. We've managed to rank all of them in 2 hours and 33 minutes.
Very cool.
So, Jesus Christ, we ranked 200 movies that are not 2 hours. I know we really talked about these.
But yeah, a lot of good shows. I mean, a lot of nostalgic ones.
Mhm.
Some I would like to give. Like, I definitely want to rewatch MTV's Fear and some of this other stuff.
Yep.
Mhm.
I gotta watch Baywatch Nights now, man. Like I've got to
Yeah,
check that out.
the second season, because the first season is just them being detectives.
Yeah.
The second season is the one that's like X-Files. Is there a show here you would go that's underrated?
I'm sure there are some for Mark, especially because he knows a lot of these shows that are.
Yeah, Penny Dreadful, I would say, is pretty underrated. Let me see what else is up there. Following for sure.
I think for me, Freaky Links
Hmm.
is highly underrated.
Okay. Maybe they did a rewatch. Because I haven't seen it since 2000.
I can't really see anything else. I would say that though.
I would say The Burning Zone's a bit underrated. I wish it had more. Because I like the blend of, again, X-Files and viruses. I think that was a nice different take on it. Especially in today's age.
Shit on Hannibal. You hear me? Shit right on that show.
Yeah, the first season, Millennium, I would say it's underrated because no one talks about Millennium. So yeah, I would say the first season, Millennium, especially. But
Yeah.
Uncle Bill, I think you would really enjoy that first season. That'd be right up your alley.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. If there's probably anything on here that you would like a lot, I could see you really loving that first season of Millennium.
So, yeah, drop in your comments of shows that we may have forgotten or things like that. That would be cool to hear about, like some of your all's favorite shows too.
Buddy, you got The Strain and fuck that. Come on. What's
Sure
going
do.
on?
Sure do, Mark.
Right
It's
by Alien.
anything Guillermo del Toro has anything to do with is going in there. Only thing worse than that would be is they had an episode with like John Leguizamo where he's running around. But all right. So I guess that's the show, man. What do you got coming up, Rambo?
Much more requests coming up. One is it'll be uploaded tomorrow. So a film called Writhing Ton. It's not what you think, though. It's an Asian film from 1980. It's a medical drama, but it's probably one of the more intense horror films you'll see in a while. Because really, it's about these parents dealing with their 5-year-old who she was playing in the mud, got a cut on her finger, and she got a state of tetanus. So the rest of it is in the hospital, and these parents having this psychological breakdown as all this terrible medical trauma happens to their 5-year-old girl. And it is technically not a horror, but it'll make you feel that a lot of horror. Like, if you want to feel like shit for 2 hours,
I don't really, Rambo. If I'm being honest,
that's Writhing Ton. And yeah, it's an Asian 1980. I would call it medical horror. But there's that. Some more commentaries, some more video game stuff. The Game, which I really enjoy.
Triple H.
Yeah, no, not that one. Michael Douglas, much better game.
Oh.
And Tron Ares, I did see. So a review of that will be coming. That was a piece of shit.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. So
Movie sucks so nice.
it does. So how about you, Mark?
Next video will be a video of a box set that I got. It's a media book box set, which is pretty cool.
Elm Street?
No, I'm still waiting on that. I don't have it yet. So
the
What the
UPS
fuck?
book.
yeah, I still don't understand how that happened. Like, but I mean, hell, there's other people still online that don't have theirs or are waiting on it. So, I'll be pretty busy next week though, because I got a convention to go to. So yeah, next Friday when we do the show, I might be walking around on the con floor, with the camera. Hopefully, I have a pretty good signal. So we'll see how that goes.
Which convention is it?
It's Days of the Dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that Ace Frehley was supposed to be there, but he is unfortunately no longer with us. So that's the second year that's happened in a row. Previous year, it was Tony Todd was supposed to be at the show, and it's all
The show's
excited.
got a death cuss.
Yeah, I hope that this is not a reoccurring theme. That would really, really suck. So yeah, I'll be live on the convention floor. As I think for Days of the Dead, they open the doors at 5 p.m. and they stay open late till like 10 p.m. or so. So
Will the guys at Terrifier be there?
no,
Okay,
I
I was
don't think
going
so.
to ask you, go up and ask her the questions we had.
Like, buddy, what's going on with Uncle Creepy? Be like, what?
Yeah, no Terrifier people there.
I'm on a mission to uncover the scoop behind Uncle Creepy's tragic story here.
So tragic.
Yeah, so some people are putting some stuff in here real quick. From Dusk Till Dawn TV show.
I forgot that was even a thing.
Werewolf, the Fox show. I remember that fucking show.
Mm-hmm.
Never saw it.
Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock Presents.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Forgot about that.
Never saw it.
Somebody says Being Human. I don't even remember that.
I don't know what that is.
And Strange Luck. I have no fucking clue what that is either.
Is that with DB Sweeney? That might have been like he survives a plane crash and then like some weird stuff happens. That was like around the time X-Files, maybe on Fox. Because they had a lot of those type of shows. Harsh Realm, a lot of those shows that didn't last long. Could be wrong on that, but
Yeah, so yeah, in the comment section, put like anything, and we'll try to find out some shit about some of these shows that we didn't mention. Maybe we'll do a part 2,
I don't know.
ranking just different shows. There'll be like 10 of them left. But
I remember She-Wolf of London.
oh
I vaguely
god,
remember that.
yeah,
I think Kate Hodge.
Mm.
Mhm.
Or horror TV movies.
oh yeah,
There's
Yeah,
a ton
TV
of them.
movies. Yeah, because there's a lot of them. Dark Knight of the Scarecrow, Duel.
Mhm.
Salem's Lot,
Bad Ronald.
Barrel, yeah, I guess Salem's Lot's a
Just the
minis.
Stephen King stuff, like The Stand, the first one.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit, the Langoliers.
Was the
That's
Talent
last
Dread, was the Talent Dread Sundown a TV movie or was it just a regular movie?
I think it was just a regular movie. I think.
It looks like a TV movie.
It does.
Yeah, it does. Somebody mentioned Unsolved Mysteries. I mean, that's more true crime, but there were some creepy episodes.
Yeah, I thought it was like that'd be like putting on a what was that autopsy?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, Michael, what was his name? Fucking
that guy, that
Horror.
host.
yeah.
Yeah. That's a great show, though. I mean, I'd love to rank true crime TV shows, but I'd probably be the only one talking about
I'm
it.
not watching anything about autopsies.
You'd love it.
Too depressing.
Great show. It's real uplifting.
I watch like kitten videos on fucking Instagram.
He's on there like I cut his balls open and found plastic, and that way I knew that he had been poisoned. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell are we doing. We got shit coming up. I know we do. I just can't think of it. Oh, so the Thanksgiving food tier list, which
Yeah.
came directly out of CK's ass. I don't know like what made him decide to do that, but we're doing that with Michael Felsher, which would be fucking hilarious. Coming up this week. And then let's see. What else?
That's Thursday.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Is that the only show we got lined up right now? I think it is.
Yeah, it says so far it is.
Oh god, I tried to reach out to Babs Crab to You heard do an interview, but I haven't heard anything back yet, so we'll see how that goes. Other than that, I don't know what else we'll be doing, but we've got that coming up at least. So, we're probably going to be doing fucking Martyrs on Christmas or something.
Are you guys doing anything with those Black Friday?
Yes, that's the other show we've got coming up. That he mentioned that too. He probably hadn't posted it yet, but yeah. So Christian's already agreed to be on that. So it'll be us and Planet CHH doing the Vinegar Syndrome shit ass drop. That ain't gonna be worth a fuck.
When would that be?
That is Black Friday, or the night before Black Friday, probably.
Thanksgiving.
So the 28th or 27th?
Yeah.
Thanksgiving night.
So you are going to stream on Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Apparently.
Okay.
Apparently we're going to do that.
I think next week on here we're thinking of doing a commentary, but if you probably can't do that while you're on the show. So
no, but the day after Thanksgiving we could do a commentary on Thanksgiving, the movie. That's just a random idea. I don't know. We could probably come up with something better than that, but
let's do a commentary on Thanksgiving, the holiday.
We could.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure about next week. Maybe a Q&A, I don't know. Or
yeah, just a random show, maybe.
Yeah, I think we should probably just bullshit for a while.
Yeah.
For next week.
We could laugh at the Running Man flopping. Kids is going to flop.
Old Scott Farkas is in it, bulls. You can't tell me Scott Farkas. You can't tell me that Glenn Powell don't look exactly like Scott Farkas.
Okay.
Every time I see that guy, I'm like, that's who I see.
You look forward to that. Look forward to Gremlins 3 getting announced. Maybe they'll go to Vegas or something. Do whatever the hell they go. That's funny. Random. There's a guy that sent me requests to do reactions to AI posters, and so far 4 of them have become movies.
That makes sense.
I think there's a Viewmaster movie they're doing. I remember those Viewmasters.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think they're doing a movie on that. I'm like, why? Yeah, they're doing a fucking those red things that you go. We need a movie of those. No wonder Hollywood is dying because ideas are dead. If you need a Viewmaster movie, so there you go.
You know what they'll do eventually? I swear to God, they'll make a Play-Doh movie.
Have you guys seen that show, The Studio?
I've heard of it.
With Bryan Cranston, Seth Rogen, Dave Franco. I think Zoe Kravitz is in it too. Anyway, so and I'll make this quick because I know we got to head out. But in the show, they Rogen is running like a studio, and he's like the guy that's under Bryan Cranston. And one of the tasks for them is that they have to make a really shitty movie, but he wants to make like really good art house stuff. And the idea, they're like, well, Barbie made a shit ton of money. Let's make the Kool-Aid Man movie.
That's not far off from actually happening at this point.
Exactly. That's that show is actually pretty decent. Shit, I think it won like 13 Emmys or some crazy shit like that. It's not bad, but it's a reflection for sure of what's going on right now in Hollywood. Like it's wild.
Yeah.
Well, until next week, when we'll just be doing a Q&A session and a bunch of bullshit, taking questions and kicking ass and taking names. Just remember that everybody dies, but Friday night lives. See y'all.
See you.
A big thanks goes out to our supporters over at deadpitonpatreon.com. You can get hours upon hours of great content, right, Uncle Bill?
There's so many hours of content. We've got reviews. We've got songs. We've got live streams. We've got exclusive streams. We've got non-exclusive streams. We've got streams with all kinds of celebrities and all kinds of different old shows from the past podcast, the initial incarnation of the show. All of that can be yours.
Dead Pit on Patreon.com. Show us a little bit of love. Give us some money because we definitely deserve it. That Patreon page is so killer that you'll rub your bird to it on a nightly basis. It's that good.
You won't be able to contain yourself. You'll have to jerk your bird out and go crazy. I mean, that's how much content that we have. So much content that it's massive, and it will massively smack you in the face.
You'll play with your bird so much, pretty soon you'll be looking around for somebody else's bird to play with.
Hey everybody, it's your favorite Filipino bitch, Miss Slatko Fudd, telling you about shop.deadpit.com. Simply the best horror shirts. On TeePublic, there are others, but they all suck. And it's the best goddamn deal on horror shirts you will ever see. New shirts, old shirts, all the in-between shirts. God damn it, fools, go over to shop.deadpit.com. You ain't down with that. You can go to fucking hell.